Alright, we should be good. I don't know what was happening yesterday. Yesterday kind of sucked. Little Deep Rock Galactic did not work out so well. However, I highly doubt we will have issues here. Mirrored sound? Is it actually? I don't think it is. Mirrored sound? What? No more color. All of the color. No more color prison. We're doing the 14,000 brick map. It'll be awesome. It'll be amazing. What do you mean by mirrored sound? That was interesting. Alright. We're coloring. I don't really know what we expected with a stream for color book other than coloring. So I don't know how to go into this other than, you know, we're going in. We are quite literally just going in. Did they add gambling? No gambling. No gamble update. None at all. Alright, we got this. It will load, I believe. 14K map. It'll be amazing. It'll be amazing. Truly revolutionary. Incredible. What is split mode? 2 or more players. Okay. Now we can do split mode. Hop in. Hop in! We're doing split mode. I don't know what split mode is, but it sounds awesome. I don't know if it is awesome. Only 4 of us here, 12 voted, and only like 5. 5 showed up. Indeed, indeed. I believe in us. I believe in all of us. We got this. There we go. Gonna be late because I'm outside at the moment.
Gonna be late. I'm outside ATM.
Godspeed. I wish you the best of luck. Alright, this is it. This is our little color book lobby. Split mode now. I don't know what split mode is, but we're going into it. We're doing it. We're doing, let's go do mountain. There we go. What is split mode? Oh, it's teams? Red team lacking. Blue team's got the W. Absolute W. Red team absolutely lacking out here. Red team absolutely missing out on this one spot. Got the legendary green skin. That sounds awesome. We did it, you guys. Check the store. There's skins. I saw. This one. Right here. All of these. I saw this little dude, so this is interesting, but that's 100 coins. There we go. Split mode kind of sucks. 6 people, 1,000, 14,000 bricks. It sounds good. It sounds possible. We'll work our way there. We'll definitely work our way there. Shouldn't be too bad, right guys? It shouldn't be. 14,000 bricks. That's a piece of cake, right? Absolute piece of cake. Complete piece of cake. Man was lacking. There was a spot all the way over there. I don't know where the spots are. I don't see spots. There's one spot somewheres. We got it. We did it. It was amazing. Split mode? Split mode sucks. Trust. It does suck. Split mode is garbo. I'm joking. It's pretty alright. Split mode on the largest map.
Paintbrush is only obtainable if you beat all the maps in single player, so
cool.
Have fun.
I don't think I'm getting a golden paintbrush. It's simply not the goal. There we go. Is that all of Oh, we got a competitive speedrun. Fine, we'll do split mode, but if red team lags again, I'm screaming. We're doing this one. Red team's gonna lag. Absolutely lacking on job. Blue team, we got there's the inside area. There's the inside area. Blue team. Okay, I got some of the finer details. Red team is fumbling. Absolutely fumbling. The whole inside is just red. The entire area red. Red team has fumbled once more. There's a blue spot right here and it's crammed in the roof. Well done, guys. Well done. Split mode is cool. It's a little gimmick, but I don't know if it's really needed, you know? I don't think it's that special either. It's alright of a game mode, but it's really nothing, you know? Alright, we're waiting on one more, I believe. I don't know if I should have the volume for the music. Let's put us in an insane asylum. I'm curious if this still works. Oh, it does still work. It does indeed still work. We're in an insane asylum now. Number crash. If it crashed on color book, Godspeed. Oh wait, I'm gonna beat all the maps in single player before stream ends. Okay. They're doing single player. We got this, you guys. We got this. We don't need them. It'll be easy. Easy maps. Man is betrayed, absolutely betrayed us. Went on a solo journey. There's like one brick somewheres. Well, more than one brick, but oh, they're under the thing. I found them. Hold on. New record, you guys. New record. We have a squad of 5, but we got 7. I don't know. Oh, there's our 6. There we go. All right, we totally got this, you guys. We totally got this.
Do not actually let us cook in all the maps in this stream, Skull.
Guys, I have some bad news. I have some bad news. They removed it. They removed it. That's the largest one now. We don't have the 14,000. We need new music. I got new music. It's just not set up with the thing. We don't have the 14,000. We have 2 soundtracks. That's it. There we go. Can we get Alan Walker music? Probably not. I don't think we can. Oh my god. We never, you know, came up with the idea. Well, we never really sat down and edited the music. Actually, to be more specific, we have yet to edit any of the sound effects either. Any of the sound stuff. It's been a long time since we have messed with anything sound related. It's very silly. Can we convert? This isn't stream worthy. This is stream worthy. You guys voted for this. We got this. Put fighting music. I would need their permission. We would need to get their permission. Guys, we all voted together. Here we go. Put the truck music. 2 trucks having sex? That one? That's the only truck music I know of. But also, no, we can't have that one because we would need permission to have that one. Or a license agreement. If we did have permission for that, that'd be interesting. It's so silly. Absolute brain rot.
Convert half the people who voted for it aren't even here.
It's time zone related. It's fine. They're just in the other half of the world. That's all. They'll watch the replay. It's totally fine. We still have bricks? I thought that was all of the bricks. You guys didn't color the ladder?
Don't listen to the stupid ass scammer and stream color book for the next 3 hours.
We got a coin. Here we go. We're doing good, you guys. We're completing maps. We're doing it. We're making it. All right, we're just waiting on one. Let me rejoin. Okay. They're rejoining. We gotta wait. I didn't expect Color Book to win. Color Book was not something I expected to win. Not at all. I thought Minus was gonna win or Stasis because of the update. Stasis would have been a similar situation of brain rot. All 3 of the options are brain rot, granted, but they have their varying differences. New player or... What? I heard the completion sound. We'll tackle a giant. We're going to Doomspire. Here we go. Sooner or later, we're gonna have this one music track glued into our mind. It'll be a traumatic experience.
For the game, 6 players clearly rigged.
They wanted to watch. They didn't want to participate. They simply just wanted to witness the gameplay. Sometimes you want to check out a game review before purchasing a game, you know? It's kind of like that kind of scenario. Not everyone can participate though because of time zones. It's fully understandable.
A rubber room with loading screen music.
Glued to a chair, forced to witness a loading screen with this one track playing for 72 hours. Oh my god. An immense amount of torture. Absolute mental torture. I'd totally be able to do that. I'd be able to sit in a chair and just listen to this one track for hours on end. I already do that whenever I, do video editing. I usually just have one song on repeat so I don't have to listen to ads. And so I don't have to listen to something I don't want to listen to. I'll just listen to one song for a bunch of hours while I'm editing. Editing takes a lot of time, even for the simple stuff. I gotta grab each individual
TSL
voiceover clip.
Vote for the worst game on the list also.
Oh, it's good. This is a great game. Come on, you're just not into it. It's one of those kind of relaxing games you wouldn't understand. If need be, I will add Peter Griffin on the screen to calm your mind. I'll add the DVD disc as well. Oh boy. Here we go. Subway Surfers, we'll add it. You guys are lacking. Blue team over here already completed.
People who voted this game.
Why? Why would you curse at them? Cursing is bad. Hello there. I came to help. My back hurts from all this carrying you guys.
Alright guys, who is going to timestamp all the Among Us references in this stream?
There haven't been any so far. There have been a significant lack of Among Us. What? Man, speed running. I see his strats. On the topic of games, the Steam sale has begun. Green team was lacking. Absolutely lacking. Science experiment, science experiment. I'm just gonna respawn though. Watch. Yeah, you just respawn. That's all it is. Vampire Survivors, I'm gonna be honest with you, does not look good. I cannot get with those types of games. I don't see the fun in those types of games. They're good games, I don't doubt it. It's just definitely not my type of game. Is that Noober over in the sky? I think that is him. Yeah, that's him. He's in the sky over there. Do you see him, or am I delusional? I swear that's him.
Can we get Family Guy or Ducks in the background? I need my sensory overload.
No.
I can't take it no more. I can't take IT no more. Please, please.
You cannot get sensory overload. I deny you access of such an occurrence. Peter Griffin. I was playing Fortnite before the stream with Bubs, and we were landing at the Peter Griffin area, and there were 3 Peter Griffins killing Peter Griffin, and we third-partied. We took out the 3 Peter Griffins with cluster grenades. It was awesome. But the Steam sale has begun. I forgot I was talking about Steam sale. I got sidetracked. Steam sale, Steam sale. How are we missing one brick? I don't know where the brick is. Why are you chat not on screen? My bad. There we go.
Song, you have to take your pills. Stop playing Color Book Among Us isn't real, and minus Descendants is 21 years old.
Minus. The chat wasn't on screen because I was doing some recording. I use... Oh, the brick is up there. I use... what's it called? OBS to do recordings. I was getting footage of stasis for that one cheese video. That's why it wasn't up there. I think it was that one. No, I did something else. I don't know what I was getting footage of. I forgot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the appeal of the Survivor genre. It doesn't look fun. It simply does not look that fun. You just move around and your character does everything. All you do is press movement keys and occasionally click one of the options in the gambling. That's it. It doesn't sound fun. It really does not sound fun. And that's coming from a person who plays roguelikes. There's very, very simple roguelikes in the world. They're very fun roguelikes, but they're really, really simple in mechanical aspects. Like, if we take a game like Slay the Spire, all you do is use your mouse to drag.
And then has the fucking gall to say we hate him for no reason.
Man scammed, ruined. But something like Slay the Spire or any card-based roguelike is like super simplified in mechanic-wise. But for Survivor games, I don't understand what the appeal is. Like, there's less actual interaction in a Survivor's game, I feel. With card-based roguelike, as my continuing example, there's strategizing and stuff. I know there is combinations in strategizing with the RNG of a Survivor's game, but it's not as in-depth, I feel. You know? You're kind of just running away from enemies occasionally, is what I kind of see it as.
All you do in this game is walk around and however your mouse over white bricks with black outlines. Song, I swear IT ain't cooking on God FR color insane.
It's cooking. You guys voted for this. You guys voted for this. Red room.
Don't worry guys, Primo.
Yeah, I would say this room has some red.
999 quadrillion 999 trillion 999 billion 999 million 999.
That's a large number.
9,999 years. Surely it will be fast, right?
That's a very large number. I don't know where that brick is. I see the outline of it. Is it that one? I guess it is. Oh, the windows have weird parts. There we go. This game is better than Barony though. Not at all. They have different elements and aspects, but I don't think I would say that. Barony is more in depth. Barony is if you want your balls to be crushed. Color Book is if you want your brain to become mush. Different experiences. One destroys you mentally, the other destroys you from your soul within your body. And it rots your full-on experience of life. You decay. There we go. There's a brick right here. This is our full experience. Ball crusher, indeed. I don't see... There we go. There's a brick. We're missing 13 bricks.
Perfect time to get super raft boat. They collabored with Turnip Boy evades taxes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The Turnip Boy series does not look like a series I want to play. It looks like good game. I've seen Bubs play the Turnip Boy game, but I don't think I want to play Turnip Boy game. It looks cool, but I don't think it's for me. If you're mentioning the new Turnip Boy game, I haven't looked into it too much to determine if I want it. I don't think I want it. I've been looking for more multiplayer games as of lately. It's more fun having a game that you share with a buddy, you know? So I've been looking at some base builder games, some survival type games, or anything of that sort. What's up? I see Sog. Sog, what's up? There it is. It's these overhangs. They have many what? Many what? Consider looking up indie games. They have many. Wait, many what though? I have played many indie games.
Do you know anything that can make a Half-Life 2 player look up?
What? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Many genres, roguelike, multiplayer, horror, etc. Yeah, I play a lot of roguelikes and a lot of them are indie. On the topic of roguelikes, I'm looking forward to diving back into Backpack Hero, I think it was called.
There
if
should be a brick
got a release, I think.
From what I remember.
And it's been getting a lot of content, so I'm looking forward to trying that game again. All right, we're in the kitchen. Some brick. Oh, I found it.
It's cause most Half-Life 2 players don't look up cause most of the game has its tasks set in front of you, dumb.
Okay, I've never played Half-Life. Never played Half-Life. We've played Portal, I think, last year. Never played Portal 2. A little bit of TF2 from all the Valve games. Never played the Left 4 Dead series, if we're talking about old games continuing. There's only 3 bricks. I don't know where they are. Did not have a great childhood. My childhood was Plants vs. Zombies and the Nintendo systems. So I grew up on Super Mario Sunshine, Mario Kart, Double Dash, Melee, and a few other games. I had a collection of about 60 GameCube games. I think I have 30 DS games. DS, DSi, 3DS games, whatever. And then I went to PC games. Games like StarCraft, Warcraft 1 through 3. And then continuing with Terraria, Plants vs. Zombies, and more.
Now I'm out of here, Skull. This game is decaying my mind faster than decaying me, minus and Among Us at the same time by 10 times. Tell a mental hospital.
I wish you the best of luck in stasis. Bum, 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 bum. Double Dash was a real good game. It was fun. I enjoyed it. That was my entire childhood. Pretty much.
I love this game. I hate pills. 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 I love this game. I hate pills.
It sounds if you love and hate two different things. I wonder what they are. We're trying to see if we could look through the liquid, but I guess not. Hear me out. The 3DS was a horrible release. It was a horrible console. Would you consider it console? I don't know what to call it. It was a gimmick. It was really a gimmick. The 3D option of the 3DS really did not do much in the 3D aspect. There were some cool games, but the 3D feature really wasn't that great. That's my little rant. Or if I can't get there, where is there? I believe in you. Cave, funny hole. Cave? I lost the cave. I don't know where the cave is. Inside here? Just killed the mosquito. I am so proud of you. Mosquitoes suck. Quite literally. Up there? That hole? I don't see an outline, to be honest with you. Is there player collision? Here. We can stack. Wait, that's just the red room. There's no... I don't see an outline. That's the red room. There's no connection. That's definitely the red room. Go into the red room. I'm seeing through it. It's a fall. I think it's a red room. Never mind. Maybe not. Hold on. I saw someone's feet. Someone is in the room. Maybe it's a center room, to be honest with you. I'll go look at the room. I'm trying to get up there, like, through quick and easy means, but I'm not sure. I wanted to see if the overhang had something. Maybe that's not the red room. That was not the red room. It was not the red room. I wish we could jump up there, but we can't. Imagine needing hints. Could not be me.
Single player has hints, haha.
Could not be me. Imagine needing hints. Just shows that you're not as dedicated as we are. Simply an issue of skill. What if it's in the doghouse? I don't think it's in the doghouse. Hello. I don't think it's in here, is it? No. Where are the 2 bricks? They had to be like glued somewheres. I don't see any on the roof, right? You guys voted for this one. I can't end it. You guys wanted this one, clearly. If you guys didn't want this game as the stream, why did you vote for it? Do you not like the way your skin feels on your body? I don't think any... If you guys get that reference, I will be surprised. If you guys get that reference, I will totally be surprised. It's a very silly reference. Oh my god, do you see what I see? It was right there. Look, it's right there. No, I think hold on, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. It's right here. It's quite literally next to me. It's right there. It's got to be blending in. That's the only thing. It has to be blending in somewhere. It just has to be. I don't think it would be up here, however. Would it? I'm thinking we just missed the roof piece, you know? I don't see an outline. I'm thinking it's one of the door hinges because all of the hinges have been super small. So I'm thinking it's gotta be a door hinge. It's gotta be somewheres, right? Oh, what if it's one of the chairs? All of the chairs look fine though. Literally passed right by it, I believe it. Alright, we're going in the red room. Down to the cave once more. Cave check. It's upstairs? Fine, we'll go upstairs. Here we go. Thinking it's really got to be one of these. I'm not sure. I don't see it. It's nowhere's here. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It simply does not exist. Not at all. It is somewheres. People lie on the internet? What? Who would do such a thing?
You literally just missed it.
No, I didn't. I'm looking at the entire map. There's no way it's up there. One part is invisible. I would believe so. Invisible part. Without an outline. And it's the smallest part ever.
Song.
What's up?
My lord.
What's
you
up?
Missed it.
No.
Literally right there.
No way, I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going back. What? Gaslighting? I would not believe you would do such a thing. How cruel. How cruel of society to gaslight, trick, deceive. I was bamboozled. Absolutely fooled. Played like a fiddle. Ruined.
Song is gaslighting himself. He keeps saying it can't be there, hoping that reverse psychology works, and it is actually there.
You guys caught on.
Your own brain is gaslighting yourself. Mind games.
Cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. God is good. I got 6 cribble in a row. Oh my god. Absolute suffering. Absolute suffering. I was hoping it would be one of the hinges. It is not one of the hinges. Is it one of the feet? There's only 2 feet. This fridge only has 2 feet. I was gonna type, you don't like the skin, how your skin feels on your body. Where's the... I can't find. I'm following. I'm following. You can't escape. We'll join you. Where is it? Did I really miss it? There's no way I missed it. Where are we going? I'm following you because I already went around the map 72 times. Hello there. I don't think they know. Did you ever notice that the door is broken? The door is broken right here. I don't know where the one piece is. Doesn't exist. Simply does not exist. The one piece. The one piece. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god. It was this one right here. Guys, we did it. Top 3. Well done, well done. I'm putting the competitive and the speed run. We're going back into the insane asylum. How many are we getting? Oh, I think that's all, except Noober. Noober's doing the solo quest. I wasn't sure how many players were in. 10k? We did 10k already, so we're good. Santa's winter stronghold looks like hell on earth. So I think it would be good to go to hell on earth. Oh no! Everything blends in! Oh no! It all blends in. It all blends. Oh no. This is bad. This is a bad map. A large portion of the map might be blending in. It would be really easy to mistake certain aspects of this to be already colored. Oh my god. Like this. That's a small brick. I'm taking it. It's such a small brick. Check that out. This one's not colored. That could have easily have blended in for a while. There's a piece right there. Those pieces. There's a lot up there. I don't know if this one was missed. Oh, there's a whole section down here. That one was just a small piece. Christmas, just a week away. No way. Happy Hanukkah, you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy birthday. I hope you guys have a great Easter. Happy Father's Day. To all the mothers, happy Mother's Day. Happy Halloween. Happy New Year's, you guys. Happy New Year's. No way. The year already went so fast, so quickly. Man, just yesterday, it felt like it was yesterday. Can't believe it's already New Year's. Haven't seen you guys for a full new year. Happy Easter. I'm missing a few holidays, but I don't know which. Yesterday felt like it was January? I would agree. God, I miss January. I don't miss January. January sucks. It's just a reminder that you're one more year into your death. When you think about December, you think about nice,
holy shit, they're so evil,
and cheery holidays, nice and awesome. But when you think about January, you just think of, God, it's another year. Bum, bum, bum. We have this entire section. Actually, I don't think I think about January. I'm just making stuff up. Like, when I think of January, January is pretty boring of a year. They're getting back into the year, yeah, but nothing happens in January, as far as I know and remember. What was tagged? January is hell, I agree. Going to do the super original bit, so hear me out. I'm going to order a pizza before it becomes New Year's, and when the pizza guy arrives, I'll say, damn, you took a year to give me my order. That sounds like an awesome bit. I don't see any more sections here. We got... Oh, that's a sneaky gift. It's a wild gift. Those ones are in, like, the corner. Alright, we're going down here. We're inspecting. Oh yeah, happy April Fools, you guys. Happy April Fools. Guys, what's a cool holiday? What's your guys' favorite holiday? For me, it's gotta be... Yeah, that's my favorite holiday. It's a pretty good holiday. A little bit controversial of a holiday opinion because, you know, there's so many great holidays, but, you know, that's my favorite holiday. Gift from Minus. I agree! Minus gift. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh! Leif Erikson Day. Totally forgot Leif Erikson's day. I don't see... Oh my god, there's an area under the map. I forgot about Leif Erikson Day. I don't think a whole month can be categorized as a holiday, can it? I don't know if that's allowed. When I think of holidays, I think of one single day, you know? Like Christmas. Christmas, just a week away, you know? Just a week away. I am so excited about this information. I feel like we forgot a roof or something. Like something obvious. We'll check the roof. On the topic of triples, what do you guys call batteries? Here, I'm gonna pull an image of a battery. What do you call one of these? I heard someone say how they call one of these batteries, but I was astonished. I'm just getting a generic battery. What would you call this battery? What would you say? What would you title it? For me, the title of the file is a keyboard mash of various different letters, but I'm curious what you guys would call this. If I can put the image up. Say battery, that's awesome. But it's a specific type of battery, you know? Here, I'll put it up on screen. What would you call this particular battery? You know, get rid of the name. What would you call this? What would you call it? Let's say you needed one for like a device, like maybe your mouse, a keyboard, headset, I don't know, whatever you have it. Double A? I heard someone say AA battery. I was like, whoa, what? Because I call them double A battery. AA? Just scream, ah? I would call that double A. Or if it's 3 A's in a line, I would call it triple A. But I've never heard AA. I've always called it double A. You know? So I was like, whoa. There's got to be a brick somewhere here, right? Are you hiding a brick in that corner? I would believe that you're hiding a brick. Double sus because A looks sus. Okay. There's like a bottom area down there. There's got to be a brick over there. There just has to be a brick. Double A battery. Amogus. Oh my god, the tree. I was gonna buy the Among Us Survivors DLC.
If you say
because of Among Us?
a battery.
What? I don't think anyone is that abnormal or insane to say AAA battery. Because it could be mistaken for AA battery. I think everyone would say AAA battery. But I don't know. I have yet to find someone who says AAA battery. I mean AAA battery. But the double A versus AA battery sounded, you know, more likely. So I was curious what you guys thought about it.
Song. Do you have a battery?
Yeah, I got a double A battery. You need one? I got one. Gonna be honest with you, I think I'm out of double A batteries. My Steam controller requires double A batteries. My mouse requires double A batteries. And I think I'm out of double A batteries. So if my mouse dies, you know what happened. It ran out of battery. The battery has battered away. It is gone, decayed, ruined, obliterated.
Guys, I'm not the only one, right?
What's
I
up?
call the A1 source the AI source.
What? What do you mean? Do you have a
No, do
battery?
you have AAA battery? I have AAA
Oh!
batteries.
He said it. The little dude said it as AAA. Whoa. AAA. Bum, 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 bum. There's like an Among Us down here. Oh, Among Us. Oh. And he's flying away. Bum, 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 bum.
Sog, do you own a NASA supercomputer with high-speed internet attached on a SpaceX satellite?
No, I do not. I think my PC is getting a little bit outdated. Just a little bit.
Song, I'm gonna send something in chat room.
Okay. Is that something, this something? It appears that there is something here. There is something here. Is this the something though?
Gamers, when they say their 2-year-old PC is outdated compared to my 12-year-old PC running everything at 60 FPS.
My PC is gonna be 4 years old. It's an old lad. I used to have a laptop. God bless its soul. It's still working somehow, I think, but you need to glue the power cord directly into it for it to survive longer than a minute. Alright, I'm taking your holiday gift. You guys do not have presents anymore. I'm stealing it. Your soul is being removed. Why does it feel weird walking here? What? I thought it was slippery. Is my mind playing tricks on me? You have lost permission of having the brick. There he goes. And I swear it felt weird moving on this. But on the topic of my little laptop, the laptop still works. I can't go back up here. Is there an option on this side? The laptop still works, but I got it in like what? I want to say 2016, 2017. Still works, but I don't have it anymore. I give it to a relative. So they have it now. They have 2 other laptops, so that's awesome. They are an absolute powerhouse of electrical bills. I'm looking at that little entrance down in that corner, but I think we were just in there, so I think we're good. But that thing's absolutely still working somehow. It can't do much, but it can do something. I don't know what. I maintained my laptop pretty well, but the only issue with it is I never pried it open because it was the only device I had. So the internals are most likely like if a bomb went off inside of it. When I was in the last few months of using it, or last year of using the laptop, it was on its deathbed pretty much. Every time you would start it, it would start like a race car. It has one of those bottom fans, which are horrible for like getting any air to the CPU, GPU, and everywhere else it needs. And it would just be so loud. It sucked having it. First stream I've caught, grinding stasis right now. Yo, best of luck in stasis. The holiday, I think, is going to go on for at least until January. It's rumored to go until February, but I don't know how far, certainly. So I wish you the best of luck with the grind. Shouldn't be too bad with that much time. Burns a hole in the desk. God, it was hot, dude. I would hold it on my lap and it would get hot. Like, pretty easily. Not too hot, but you could, you know, you would feel it, definitely. But it was so stupid loud. And during the last moments of having it, I was taking a computer science class. And I hated bringing it in. So you had to start it pretty early so it would rev up. The loading time for when it would boot up sucked. It absolutely sucked. It was a really reliable laptop. It was just really on its last moments of life. Oh my god. I'm surprised it still works. I was afraid to mess with the laptop though, because with store-bought stuff, you know, if you know what you're doing and you open up a device, then, you know, you should be fine. But for someone that's on the younger side and inexperienced with hardware, laptops, computers, and internals, I figured I wouldn't mess with it because I needed it for school and stuff. So I decided not to do that. But once I got my PC in 2020, I definitely had the mindset of, yeah, it's expensive Lego parts, but I'm determined to learn, open up this, and build my own PC. So I have more confidence with opening up hardware and just learning as I go, which is pretty awesome. I think a lot of people would benefit from building their own PC. Very expensive Lego parts, but pretty fun, to be honest with you. Pretty fun. Here we go. Yo, we got the W. Good job, guys. Little Timmy will choke on the hard drive. I spent an entire day when I was building my PC. I was so afraid of the stupid GPU. The GPU is a stupid brick. I have a 2070 Ti, I think. It's a brick. But when you have a GPU, it's got these bottom pieces. They're thin little strips that you have to actually plug into the motherboard. They are the thinnest pieces on that brick. And I felt like they were gonna break off. With a GPU, you gotta actually kind of push it down into the slot till you hear a click. But every time I heard any slight creak or cracking noise, I got so paranoid. God bless my friends. I kept on DMing my buddy Gone, because he knows about hardware more than I do. And at that time, I was so paranoid that I was going to break something. I was like, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good. Is it supposed to sound like that? I was so worried the stupid thing was going to break. With the CPU as well. The CPU has a stupid little lever. It's a connection lever. You put the CPU in and then you pull the lever downwards to slot it into place. I was so afraid I was going to misalign it, and then that the lever, I might squish it and push the pins on the CPU too far. That's fine. That's fine if we don't get the speedrun. This one's our casual map. But I was so afraid that I was going to break the CPU pins, or I was going to do something wrong. I was afraid I didn't put too much thermal on it, enough thermal on it. Thermal paste. Oh my god. Building a PC is anxiety inducing, but it was fun. It was silly. I learned a lot from it. I'm glad I had the experience. It was silly. The last laptop I had, the charger stopped working twice in the span of 3 years. I'm getting a new one this Christmas. Anything issue-wise with hardwares, like batteries, scare me the most. Because lithium batteries are just, whoa, they're scary. They are not fun to think about. I've watched a bunch of junk on hardware and a bunch of junk on like safety procedures, because it's kind of something that you just learn over time when you explore YouTube. Like, whoa, I'm learning about this junk, random stuff about cooking, or like, whoa, I'm learning about this dude does like, I don't know, he does like firefighting. I'm learning about like the different fires and stuff. But like, lithium battery fires are like one of the most scariest things that like when you think about household appliances, you don't really expect anything to catch on fire or cause a major issue, you know? But the little device in all of our pockets is one of the most terrifying things if something does go bad. Oh my god. It's so terrifying. Why do we have a bomb in our pocket 24/7? I'm still gonna sleep with my phone from like binge watching YouTube videos until 3 a.m. but it's so frightening that it's such a dangerous substance. Oh my god. The stupid car batteries for the electric cars apparently take so much time and water because of what they're made out of until the fire is extinguished if they do catch on fire. So that's so scary. I took a microbiology course and a chemistry course, and so both of those courses have drilled in safety procedures into my mind more than anything, surprisingly.
Did you forget to put on competitive and speedrun on
Yes,
mode?
I did forget to put it on this one. And those courses are so scary. Because you learn about food safety, bacteria growth, you learn about safety procedures with chemicals, and if you dive into chemicals, not chemistry, microbiology, chemistry, and basic science. Chemistry still counts, but so household objects like cleaners, substances, they're so deadly. Oh. Oh my god. I don't think you should be paranoid about these things, but just being safe and aware of the things is what I've come to learn. There's so much danger in our life, and it amazes me that we still exist as humans. Because I feel like a lot of us, maybe just me, but I feel like a lot of us just forget how deadly some things can be in the right situations. It's just wild. I mentioned it, but I watch YouTube before I sleep so I can sleep. Like, just get me tired a bit. And I've watched a bunch of story videos from like either podcast-esque, not really podcast, but like, oh, today we're with this person, and they do like, hey, here's a question about this, you know, I guess like collabs, not full-on podcast stuff. But some of the stories people have are awesome, and a lot of them are wild at times. But I was gonna give a specific, the W Gex update. There was a specific story I was gonna mention, but I totally blinked out and forgot about it.
Nightmare, the boiler in the house, literally in the center of the house.
If it's maintained and there's no rattling or weird sounds coming out of it, I think it should be all right. Oh my god, that doesn't sound fun, but Godspeed. What I was gonna mention is I've heard a bunch of chemical stories. There's a bunch of I watch a bunch of inventors or engineer type of YouTube content creators, and some of them play with chemicals and stuff, and the safety procedures with chemicals and science, so needed. But there's also stories about like students in like universities and colleges having incidents while in like science fields such as chemistry with either gases or any reactions, and they are wild. They're very interesting. That little plane of glass we would have missed. There we go. We good, we good. Safety. Safety is heavily needed with a lot of stuff. One of the things that scares me the most, because I've been cooking for like the past few months recently. Like, I've been buying a bunch of individual ingredients as of lately.
Story like Reddit stories.
I've seen a few, but I usually don't like Reddit stories all that much. If it's like an AI voice over some gameplay footage of like Trackmania or like maybe, I don't know, something generic, it's a put off for me. If it sounds AI robotic, it's not for me. I like the human connection of like story videos, you know? Or like someone goofy doing like a Q&A that I watch, you know? I like that type of content for stories. But I have seen a few Reddit videos, like if it has an interesting top text for the title. There's a lot of really cool story content creators. One of my favorite ones to quote their top text titles is like, this isn't a direct quote, but the design of their titles is pretty much, man drinks 72 gallons of Gatorade. This is what happens to his body. I forgot the name of the content creator, but they have a bunch of videos that are practically titled in that format, and they're so hilarious to hear. Oh my god, they're some of the most hilarious titles to hear read out loud. They're so wildly sounding. But going back on the topic of food, because I've been cooking recently, there is one thing that scares me the most. Boom, collision. Boom, collision.
Boom the collision, boom game collision.
What do you mean the game is not color prison yet? It is already pain suffer like decay of a certain weather winter. Interesting. Man eats 250 Flintstone gummies. This is what happened to his body. Those type of titles are so amazing. They're so wild, but they're believable. They're oh my god. The sad part about it, someone actually has absolutely dumped gummies into their intestines before. Stories like that make you realize how situational things can be if you do things the wrong way. Like with medicine in this example for the little Flintstone gummies. Being very, very cautious with how you use items is needed in life. I'm afraid to take some medicine. Especially mixing medicines. Like when I'm really, really sick. If I'm like dying, I will not take a bunch of medicine. If I've taken medicine already for like a cough. Like if I'm coughing real bad and sneezing with a pretty warm head, I'll take my medicine, I'll wait out the time, and then I'll take another dosage, the appropriate amount of time. I'm so worried about medicine because it directly impacts you, and like if something goes wrong, you're kind of screwed unless you get medical attention immediately. Not immediately, but you know, in a standard household, someone would be relatively screwed, I would imagine. And I'm usually up late, so I don't know who's taking me to a hospital if I collapse. There's a brick right there. Timmy eats 100 crayons. This is what happened to his skin. Oh no. Let me get out of Doomspire brick battle. There we go. Wait, what? How are we on this? Leave lobby. Create lobby. There we go. Competitive and speedrun. Natural medicine is where it's at. Hell no, I'm not taking your silly oils that smell like lavender. I'm taking myself to the hospital. I don't care about the tinfoil hat theories. At least I'm with people who actually have like items that will save me.
Player done the TDS event and just beaten it in a short time.
Yo, the W.
And we carried Servenin when we found the strat.
The W. I am not taking oils for medical relief. I'm taking actual medicine for medical relief. But if I need it, you know. Oh my god. I have a relative who has given me some oils, like, hey, put this on your chest, or like, hey, sniff this, it'll make you feel good. Like, you know when you got a sore throat, some people say, hey, just chew some mint gum or something minty, have something minty. Like, it'll relieve some of the soreness of your throat and the pain or something, you know? Some of that kind of works, but it's definitely a placebo effect kind of feel, you know? It's nice they're thinking about you, but I think I will stick to normal medical procedures. I'll just get a cough drop, you know? Just get some... I'll just take a normal cough drop. Bum, bum, bum. It's not a horrible thing to like use oils, but just make sure you're getting actual medicine as well, maybe. Depending on how you use the oils. Because home remedies, like, if you make a tea, like, yeah, that works for like sore throats. Like a lemon honey type tea for like sore throats. Just for a, you know, small relief time. Something to kind of help while the medicine or whatever you need does its thing in the background. You know, something like that makes sense. And does work and help. But replacing full-on medicine, maybe not. Maybe not. Unless it's like nothing severe, you know, like a normal, you know, small little flu or sickness. Something super small where it just heals over time, you know. That doesn't need full-on medical attention or full-on medicine. Not too much, you know. Vegetable oil versus olive oil. I'm gonna be honest with you. I use vegetable oil. I don't think I've ever used olive oil. I was gonna mention this during the topic of cooking, but I've been doing a lot of cooking lately. The one thing that scares me is oil. God, I hate oil. In my household, we have two methods of deep frying. We have a very small pot, and we just put oil in it. Oh my god, we get the stovetop lit and we just dump whatever we need, like hash browns or fries for like deep frying. The other method is an actual deep frying machine and it has like a timer and actual temperature settings. That's a way safer method, but by god, I hate dumping frozen fries in oil. You get the oil splash and it is the worst thing ever. In the whole world, oil is so dangerous. It's so dangerous. It's hot lava in water form. It it makes such a mess as well. It's so spooky. That's the only thing that scares me massively about cooking. Like, I don't care if I screw up cooking the food. I'm still gonna chow. If I suck at cooking, I learn, I improve. But I don't want to die to an oil fire. That doesn't sound fun. Not today, please. I played with knives a bunch.
That's why you take the deep fryer outside.
It's like, well, we're not deep frying fries outside in the rainy weather recently. I don't think that's gonna be it. A deep fryer, like a huge pot for like something realistic, like a large vat for like maybe an event or something. That makes sense, but I don't know about just a small thing of like a handful of fries. That doesn't really make much sense to me. But I played around with a bunch of knives before because I do a lot of cooking of veggies and like bell peppers, onions, you know. Knives aren't scary. What's scary is the unknown. Oil, grease, very, very scary. You don't know how high the fire is going to be or how violent the splash is going to be when you dip something into oil cooking. Oh my god. It's so scary. I don't cook that often with it, but regardless, scary. And I love hash browns. Hash browns are awesome for breakfast. Eggs, hash browns, sausage, maybe a bit of toast. So good. All fun and games until your neighbor decides it's a good time to water some plants with the hose. Awesome. Which one did we do? We did Raven Rock, so we'll do Glass House. Here we go. Doomspire? We did Doomspire earlier, so we'll do Glass House. I don't think I've seen or experienced too much else dangerous when cooking. Everything I make is pretty basic, but I do experiment with ingredients and flavors, so that's always fun. One of the worst things in the world that you can do is add lemon to anything, is what I've learned. Lemon really is powerful of an ingredient. Like when we think about strong ingredients, you might think of like cilantro, onion. Like that's very, very strong of a flavor as well. But holy crap, onion goes hard. I mean, lemon goes hard. Lemon is so powerful of an ingredient. I've overused lemon once before. It completely destroyed the meal. Lemon is good, but if you add too much lemon into like an actual meal, you can really decimate the meal. I did
have the entire fucking lemon, bro.
I didn't. It was fish. I was cooking fish and I added too much. No. Yeah, I think it was fish and I added way too much lemon. It was a fish with a side of something. I forgot what the side was. I think it was like a side of rice and something, but I can't remember. This was a while ago. And I decided, yeah, I'll just put it in a bowl. I don't have, you know, less to clean. And I figure, you know what, this needs something. I didn't know what it needed. So I was like, maybe a little bit of lemon for the fish would be good. And I absolutely ruined the entire meal. I still ate it because I was hungry. But it sucked. It was so... It was a learning lesson. Taste buds are officially dead as hell. What do you mean? Lemon is good. I love lemon in meals, but in that scenario, I had too much lemon. Way too much. You can, trust me, you can really ruin a meal with lemon. Oh my god. It's way too much. If I ever remembered the meal, I'll let you guys know. I think I was doing a rice, broccoli and cheese kind of meal with a thing of either fish or chicken. It was like one of those I don't know what it's officially called, but it's a mixture of rice, broccoli and cheese? I forgot what it was. I have brain rot. But I decided to add lemon. It did not go so good. We did that as a meal. I remember we did it because we had it for so long and we were like, you know what? Let's try it. Let's see how good it is. So I decided to mess around with ingredients. I need to learn how to portion ingredients. No, I'm actually pretty good at portioning ingredients because I cook a lot with individual ingredients. My family members do not know how to portion ingredients. Recently we were streaming and I told you guys my family members were insomniacs. That is because they decided to make dinner at like 1 a.m. I forgot what time it was exactly, but That was like a few streams ago. They decided to make stuffing, mashed potatoes, corn, and I forgot what the main was at like the dead at night. But they made so much that there was leftovers. I love stuffing, but I was streaming during that moment and I had already eaten that day. So that was my breakfast. But God, when I saw it in the morning, there was so much of it. There's so much food that was saved. Guys, someone make... I broke. Here we go. Got my final wish. Oh wait, God, my last final tomorrow. Wish me luck. Yo, best of luck. You got this. You've got this. Here we go. Yeah. I hope you guys all have a great finals week if you guys got it before winter break and the holidays. Best of luck to everyone. I got 2 holdable tarbos in like 10 minutes by accident. W. Just grinding bones for money. Yeah, bones are awesome, aren't they? For money in this update. Very, very awesome. Tell me when to start when we have large group. I don't know if we have the large group. I think we missing 1. No, but I'd like to do the portioning in my family when it comes to food. It's like my family will just make quite a lot of food or like use way too much of one ingredient and it sucks. I think we good. I was gonna wait for them, but start. Let's just put start. I don't know where our +1 was, so I don't know. Okay, do you guys want to see an image? I was gonna send this image to Will as a shitpost. This was breakfast one of these days. Let me see if I can show it. I don't know if like... Let me see. This is breakfast like a few days ago. It looks like a lot because it is a lot. Unsure. Pick any map on page 3 through 5. There we go. Go! There we go. Let me see if I can show it. You know how food doesn't look like food until you cook it? What we were cooking was an omelet. I was not in charge of the omelet. And one of the family members really loves pepper. Not like pepper like jalapenos, but pepper like pepper and salt, you know? I am so glad that we were still mixing the omelet because having a douse of pepper immediately as a clump in your mouth would be horrible. Let me see if I can grab the picture. Whoa. You know when you eat something and there's just a clump of one flavor in your mouth? You're like, where's all the ingredients? What happened? I'm so glad that whenever we cook, it never becomes something like that. Let me see if I can grab the image. One family member who just really loves pepper. They would have doused more. If I wasn't there, they would have doused more. This doesn't look like an omelet, but I trust you. This is an omelet in process. It's the eggs mixed together, but not cooked, you know? So it's just watery, you know? Let me see if I can show this. This is my pan. My pan with the uncooked omelet on it. There is, if you notice in the bottom, you know, the right-hand side of this image, there's a nice, awesome clump of pepper there. A very, very nice clump of pepper. Oh my god. Mmm. I am so glad that was in the process. That's before we added bell pepper, onion, green onion, cilantro, and sausage, turkey. I think we did tomato. I think we did tomato in that one. That was before we added the other ingredients. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
I think the omelet needs more pepper, TBH.
No, I don't think it needs more pepper. I don't think it does. Flip it like a pancake. Oh my god, this morning we were making an omelet and I made the mistake of not cooking it. One of us knows how to make awesome omelets. That's me. And then one of us knows how to make really awesome scrambled eggs. I suck at scrambling eggs because I'm always worried that the egg will splash out of the pan, and it sucks cleaning up egg. And they didn't have patience. With omelets, you gotta be very patient about the cooking procedure because the bottom of the omelet likes to cook faster than everything on the top. We had what looked like a pancake. A nice golden crisp texture was on the outside of the omelet this morning. It was still an omelet. It was just somehow magically caramelized on the bottom. It was burnt. It was burnt. It wasn't horribly charcoal burnt, but it was burnt. I'm so sad about it. Because I love omelets.
Guys,
omelets are fun.
Every time we yap or ramble about something when we aren't focused on the game, it's always a food-based topic.
It really is a lot of times. But food transcends everything. Every human will interact with food. It's kind of necessary for life. So I think we can all relate with food incidents. Oh my god. I was so sad about my omelet. I still ate it. It wasn't horrible, but there was a noticeable texture difference. It wasn't spongy. It was indeed like caramel. You know, like caramel is kind of soft, but also kind of like, you know, when like it's chewy, you know? It wasn't horrible tasting. It really didn't really affect the flavor, but I was sad about it. I like fluffy eggs. Fluffy eggs are good.
Remember my ice cream tier list that I sent to you and asked to do since we were rambling about ice cream?
Yes, we never got to that. I always forgot about it. Plus, my DMs have been a little bit scrambled. Haha, egg joke. That was unintended, actually. But, with the current thing over in the Discord server, I've been DMing a lot of people, so I'm pretty sure I lost your DM. But I also forgot about it, the tier list. Unless it was in the Discord, then it definitely got flooded. Most of the time you talk about food, I die a little inside. Oh no. I promise you, I a good chef. I have yet to give myself food poisoning. Luckily from all of my classes that I took. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, science classes will put the fear of God in you. During microbiology, I was learning about, I believe it's called SCARS. There's an acronym for a specific set of bacteria that is like incurable. I think it's bacteria that's incurable, like E. coli. And after I learned about that, I was scared for life. I'm like really cautious with food ingredients. Really cautious. I have yet to get sick from food, so I'm very happy. But God, this is just another fear to think about. Oh Oh my god. The sad part. I love lettuce. Lettuce is awesome. It works in a lot of stuff. But I'm always super cautious about it. It's one of the things that is permanently ingrained in my mind now. Not incurable like that, but like, you know, like rabies? You know, you have a higher fatality rate than survivability rate with this kind of stuff, like rabies. E. coli is one of those scary ones where I don't know if I would like to have it anytime at all. E. coli omelet. No. I think I have a higher chance of salmonella if I have anything regarding eggs or poultry. I think that's way more likely than E. coli. Oh my god. Eat raw things now? No, I think I'm fine. I'm fine right now. I don't want to change that. But yeah, science classes will definitely put the fear of God into you. It will remind you that your mortal body is very weak and feeble. I don't see any bricks. I'm still looking around. We have just 2 little bricks. It's gotta be something simple that we missed, like a chair leg or something, right? Maybe. Minus Celsius ice cream, like minus elevation. I'm worried. On the topic of ice cream, I've been having a lot of ice cream lately. We got some good dark chocolate ice cream. Chocolate chip, but the chocolate tastes like dark chocolate, if I'm not mistaken. It's really good. Really, really good. I'm worried that I'm consuming too much ice cream now. I don't know how food, you know, competitive food eaters, I will never understand how they can do that. That is so much food. But not only that, the stuff in the food. Like if you're downing like 7 gallons of ice cream a day, like that's a lot of sugar. Like holy crap. Every time I think about like my body and food, I'm always worried that like the next bubbly drink I have will be like too much sugar. I don't know how much sugar the human body can take, you know?
SARS-CoV, severe acute respiratory syndrome,
Wow.
SARS, is a viral respiratory illness caused by a coronavirus called SARS-associated coronavirus.
When I mentioned SCARS, I didn't mean SCARS COVID. I meant like an acronym. There's like a specific term for... There's a specific term for the specific incurable bacteria, I believe. It's been a long time, so I might be getting some info wrong. Let me see here. I think I found it. Escape! That's what it was called. Escape. Not SCARS. It is called Escape. It's spelled as ESKAPE. There we go. I'll put it in chat. COVID-1 is SCARS, not SCARS. SARS, not SCARS. I knew it was something, but it was actually Escape. Escape is the little term used for all of the silly stuff that's incurable.
Song, this is a podcast
Boom, boom,
stream.
boom. It really is. We're kind of just sitting back, relaxing. Boom, 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 boom. Surprisingly, we've been going through all the maps really, really fast. And with ease, to some degree. Some of the silly maps, like the larger ones, did take a moment. But these ones are alright. Like the haunted house, the mansion one. That one took a moment, but that's because we're blind. And those ones were really well hidden. But these ones, we're going really, really fast with cleaning them out and color and everything. These ones are going really, really well. Learned about SARS a bit, so was curious. I think during my microbiology course, we learned a bit about SARS-CoV a bit, but we didn't touch the topic. We were more focused about bacteria growth and seeing development and then sending it off to actual laboratory to seeing if we found anything interesting and then doing a research paper on them. Which was interesting in itself, but we didn't dive too deep into like the recent, you know, recent real world situation of Ovid. Just a brief mention about it. It's kind of silly when Ovid hit. It was around January, February when I was taking a communication course. It's basically a course like public speaking, like learning how to do, I guess, public speaking using a little bit less filler words like it, and just flowing with it, having note-taking, good note-taking and junk like that. And doing a presentation on a topic. But it's kind of silly because during that time, we really had doubts that we were going to get Ovid over here in the North American region. And with my teacher at the time for that course, I always saw him early in the morning because we had a morning course for him. And he was like, nah, I don't think they're going to shut us down. We're not going off campus. A week later... It took 1 week later, we were off campus. Oh my god. It was silly. It was so awesome. Oh my god. So, it appeared as if we were going off campus, and it did hit. Was awesome. I feel like quarantine ruined slang, if you think about it. Throughout the quarantine, things got worse. What do you mean? I think we got more slang through quarantine, kind of. But it's more cursed than new gen. Like Riz, for example. That's the only time I will say Riz. Also, that is the only time. Oh my god. I didn't say it was good slang. It's brain rotted a bit. But it's silly. Are we missing players? I don't know if we're missing players. I think we're missing some. 1 or 2, I think. Oh my god. Radiant did leave, but I'm looking at Jordan. I don't know if they want to join. We have 4 total, but we're missing 2, I think. There's the other one. But we don't have the other one. Brain rot. Indeed, brain rot. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. The quarantine situation over here was very interesting. As a nerd, you know, who just kind of hangs out, very, very casual life, very basic. I don't mind going out. I'm not fully introverted. But I do lean a little bit more on that side. It was kind of interesting seeing like, oh, it's been 1 week without outside. I'm going insane. It was kind of interesting seeing other people's reactions to just the quarantine scenario. You know? I didn't mind it. It kind of sucked being all day inside. To some degree, you know. Not like 24, you know, not completely glued inside, but for vast majority inside. But I thought it was interesting to see the different reactions of people. I do like going outside. I like beautiful nature, but I didn't mind it all that much, you know? Complete introvert. Nothing changed for me. It kind of summed up that way as well for me. Like, my lifestyle didn't change too much. I did love going to campus on like nice winter days. However, I was happy that I didn't have to go to campus during the summer. Summer sucks. My steering wheel becomes a death trap in the hot summer sun. I hate summer sun. Trying to put your hands on a piece of rubber that has been melting in the sun for hours is not fun. Absolutely not fun. And then having to deal with traffic during all that, that sucks. The traffic isn't so bad. I don't mind traffic all that much, but if it's a blazing hot day, then I'm definitely using my AC. But the first like 10 minutes of like getting in a hot car is always hell.
Yesterday I visited my 6-year-old cousin and the least brain-rotted thing we watched together was Lanky Box.
I don't know what that is.
Box is the least worst thing this era has produced. Oh god.
Okay, I wish you the best of luck. But I don't know what that is, so I can't relate. But Godspeed. Stay strong. Hot cars are the worst thing in the world. You hop in, the seat's hot, the belt buckle is full metal, so you're gonna burn your hand instantly. Steering wheel is just molten lava. I do not wish the suffrage of a hot car on my worst of enemies. Oh my god. Tinfoil hat people who believe it was made by the government. The government doesn't want you to know about these top 5 secrets. Number 1. I don't know where I'm going with this, so I'm ending it there. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a follow-up for that top text. Bum, bum. That's the reason winter is better than summer. Hell yeah! You just get in the car and, you know, it's not that cold. Maybe it's a little bit cold, but you just fix it. You just make it warm. But at least it's tolerable. You don't burn your hand on anything. Everything's fine. You just add more layers if you're cold. Oh my god. Child-friendly YouTube channel. Oh yeah. Summer is elite purely for the fact that school break summer starts in summer. Purely that. Winter break has entered the chat. No, it broke on me, someone make. It broke again. You can always wear more clothes, but you can never take off your skin. Technically, you can take off your skin. I just wouldn't recommend it, you know? Might not be good to take off your skin. The summer sucks. Top text, bottom text. I do not wish for the winter to decay. Oh, it works now. Sweet. No, let me play competitive. You would be very dead? What? Have you tried? Have you experimented? Source! How would you know? Please wait for me. I got white screened. Okay, okay. I will wait. Skinwalker. Absolute wild. Do you want to do paintball bundle maps? Maybe. We're doing all of the basic maps.
Paintball bundle maps.
Would rather freeze to death than burn to death. You know, if it gets extremely cold, it becomes hot. Like, if you are extremely cold, it's like a burning sensation. So I've heard. I would imagine that's just necrosis, your body decaying in the moment of the freezing temperatures and your nerves breaking down. I would imagine.
And turn off wind effect.
But that's just my assumption, is how temperature would work on the body. Did you watch Ninjago? I have not seen it. The Lego thing, right? I haven't seen it. I've seen a little bit of it back then, like whenever it was around, but I never prioritized it as a show. So I didn't watch much of it. Legos. Taking me so long to load in. Don't worry. You got this. If you lose energy while cold, you're hot. Thank you. I know I'm hot. The absolute brain rot. Alright, we're just waiting on one, I think? I don't know. It looks like there's a lot of players, so I'm not sure how many are joining. Because I think a few of you guys have gone into solo play. So I'm not sure who we're waiting for. I don't know who these two are. Because, you know, the avatar doesn't load. So I don't know if we have the person we were waiting for inside of this lobby. Roblox and the character not loading in problem is still present. We start? Alright, we start. Here we go. We'll do Chaos Canyon. That used to air on Cartoon Network, didn't it? The Lego thing? If so, I didn't watch it that much. If I'm not mistaken, it was a Cartoon Network show. At least over here. For Cartoon Network, I grew up with stuff like Chowder, Flapjack, Imaginary Friends. I think Camp Lazlo was on there as well. And a few other side shows once in a while, like the Total Drama Island series. I can't remember too much else. Tom and Jerry was also on there. That one's just a classic though. Some of the Looney Tunes shows were awesome. That was awesome. But I think that was also on their other, what's it called? Other broadcasting network. I think it was called Boomerang. They had like a bunch of old shows on that one. Do you remember Gravity Falls? I remember it, but I never watched it completely, you know? I did watch a lot of Gravity Falls, but not too much to where like... You know how SpongeBob, like it's a million episodes, but there's no you know, there's no larger story of SpongeBob, you know? So I never really got into the habit of like seeing TV shows as full-on series, because also I grew up with like Tom and Jerry as mentioned, and Tom and Jerry, there's no overarching story either. So I never got in the habit of like, oh, the show, it has a story. I always saw episodes as like individual segments, like, whoa, in this one they're going here, or in this one they're doing this kind of thing. So after Gravity Falls ended, I became aware like it actually had a story, you know, to a degree, I suppose. I was like, okay, cool. I always thought that shows were like that because like some shows would be cut soon, you know, like they do like 1 season, 2 seasons or something, and then it'd like be erased from existence. You would never see that show ever again. Cartoon Network is shit today, fell off. I don't watch cartoons anymore, so I can't relate. A lot of the shows nowadays really don't appeal, and you know, you get older, and so the networks that I used to watch. Yo, I wish you the best. The best.
So I don't have to grind again.
The networks that I used to watch, you know, they don't really appeal. Nowadays, I'm kind of more interested in stuff like maybe Cartoon Network or Adult Swim, or like the Mr. Krabs, Squidward. SpongeBob, Patrick. That one's a good video as well. No, we got white screened. It's ruined. It's over. The game died. The networks, they don't appeal to me now. I'm more interested in like what Cartoon Network And oh, it lived. And Adult Swim would air back then, like Samurai Jack or any of the other more mature anime that used to. However, I think Adult Swim had a different Toonami. I think it was Toonami that aired back then for the anime on the Cartoon Network segments at like late at night. I think it was Toonami. I think so. But I'm more interested in stuff like that nowadays, you know? A little bit more mature stuff. I'm not like simple stuff. Maybe if Tom and Jerry is still airing, I'd be interested in that, like for nostalgic value. But like new stuff, I can't really see myself getting into. I remember that scary ass stuff. The small little Learning With. I forgot the name though. Learning With whatever. They aired before Adult Swim signed off. I forgot what the name of the character was. Learning With whatever. They only did cameos in like the transition cards, wasn't it? Got white screen? No, the Day of Reckoning. Ruined. Absolutely ruined. The dawn is... What? The thing I'm thinking of is the weird corruption.
Network used to be good, but now they're just very bad and only act as a shell of their former glory past.
I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with that or say anything of that because I don't watch Disney or Cartoon Network of nowadays, so I'm unaware. Even at a semi-young age, I was getting interested in more mature content. Like, late at night, they used to air Hellsing Ultimate. And Hellsing Ultimate was just a complete bloodbath. And so I was getting more interested in that and anime. So I strayed off of cartoons. Sadly, nothing as chaotic as Hellsing Tutu of late recently. I say that even though we had shows like Vinland Saga recently. Vinland Saga and a few others on the little bit of a bloodbath side. Disney sucks? Disney had some good shows. A few. But I didn't watch it all the time. I quit a bunch of the reality cartoon shows pretty early. I couldn't get with it. They were a little bit odd, I felt, whenever I watched them. Some of them were alright, but that was like when I was super young. Like Drake and Josh, for example. But the stuff on Disney, I really couldn't connect with. I couldn't connect with all that much at all. I much preferred the normal cartoons. Like SpongeBob, for the example here. I think I enjoyed Nickelodeon the most from younger childhood. Very Odd Parents, SpongeBob, and a few others that aired. Holy crap, all of the individual pizza slices. There's like one pizza slice. SpongeBob, Patrick. What do you think is the tastiest food you ever made? Food you've ever made. It's gonna be dumb, but I kind of want to say an omelet. But hear me out. I went really stupid with this omelet. I decided to add chorizo. I think I did sauteed onions, bell peppers, red and yellow bell peppers. Chorizo, I think I added sausage, maybe not, because I think I had the chorizo as the main meat ingredient. I did cheese, salt, pepper, egg, a little bit of milk for fluffiness. But the chorizo is the main factor. The flavor of it was really, really good in the omelet. I think I just like chorizo though. I don't have it that often, but it's just a really nice meat. It has good flavor. So that's like maybe the only major thing I've created that I've really liked and kind of want. There's a lot of great things, like a normal BLT is very flavorful and great, but I don't think I'd have it as like one of the best things. I've never baked because I'm afraid of yeast. I don't know how yeast works. I don't know how it grows. I don't know how bread works. I don't know. I'm going to be afraid I'm going to make a dough monster if I leave it out for like way too long. It'll just expand and it'll consume the house. I want to make chocolate chip cookies. I mentioned this a while ago, but I don't know how to bake. I don't know how to do desserts. I will someday make chocolate chip cookies, but I see baking is a different environment. I feel like with baking, you gotta have like perfect amounts of ingredients. You gotta have like nothing more, nothing less. You have to have all of the ingredients, the perfect measurements. Gotta absolutely go insane with the measurements. So I've never tried baking. However, a relative of mine does snacks, homemade snacks, beef jerky. Holy crap. Beef jerky, when you have it in a household, curing and cooking, like when you put in the liquid flavor, it will fill up the entire house with that smell for like the next 2 days straight. It is a strong smell, and because the process takes so long, it will be glued into the house. The process takes so long. Don't get me wrong, homemade beef jerky is amazing when you have all the right flavors and everything. But by God, sometimes the smell is just unbearable for such a very long time. Did you watch TLC? Like bad reality TV during quarantine? Not much of TLC. My family sometimes would put on shows from like the Discovery or History Channel. So I've occasionally seen some of that stuff. Like American Pickers was one of the shows where they went around the country and like found old stuff, and they'd do like either restorations or something, and they'd sell it on a flip. Like, whoa, Civil War era coins, or like, whoa, memorabilia from World War II or something, like, you know, like in some dude's garage or something. I don't know. And then they'd sell it for a markup. My grandfather just passed away. He was a pilot in World War II. I will sell you his memorabilia from the war. And they'd be like, yo! Stuff like that I have seen a bit of. You know, my strange addiction. I've seen a few clips on like YouTube of it, but I've never watched all that much of it. Didn't really appeal to me. But I have seen a few strange odd clips here and there. I'm looking around for the parts. There's like one part. There's a part somewhere. One day I will bake. I'm going back on that topic. I was talking about relatives and their cooking. Homemade candy. I am a sucker for chocolate. Homemade chocolate is awesome. Not like just chocolate, but hard candy. Chocolate with bottom... I don't know what it's called. I want to say bottom glaze, but I don't think it's a glaze. I don't know what it is. Hard candy. Not like candy, hard candy, but like solidified. I know chocolate is solidified, but you know, like, think of like caramel, you know? Stuff like that, but not like extremely hard like caramel. But somewhere's in between, I guess. Homemade chocolate is good. I like. I have yet to make it myself, but the process is quite simple. I've seen it. Is good. Boom, 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 boom. Have you gotten all the cosmetics? All of the rotational cosmetics in stasis are going to be something that I want to tackle. If I can. I have yet to begin, however. I think I'll tackle that. I like cosmetics in games. And stasis has a great customization amount, so it's good. I don't know where the part is. Got the item I wanted from the present. The W! As long as I get like that many medals, I'm close. I wish you the best of luck on getting the 1,500 medal gift. Medallion gift. I wish you the best of luck. I don't know where the thing is. Is it in one of these? There's gotta be like somewheres, right? Boom, 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 boom. It's either gonna be one of these alleyways or it's gonna be one of these benches. It's gotta be like inside one of these, hidden, or it's gotta be something blending in, you know? It just has to be. If it's one of the pins, that is going to be incredible. Oh, what if it's like one of these side things? It's got to be somewheres. I wonder if these have a part on the opposite side. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god. It was right there. Pain and suffering. Absolute pain and suffering. Apparently, the only thing inside of the 1.5k present is a special die. Real? I would imagine maybe one person got the special die and we have yet to know about the rest of inside of it. That's my assumption, but I could be wrong. No character load. May you rest in peace. How many maps left? At least 73 more maps, maybe. 73 more. We've been doing good. We've been getting them done, so we should be good in a little bit, you know? Yeah, it'll be a quick segment, you know? Is this everyone? I think we're missing one, I think. Although I'm not sure. Will you do Battle Brick stream? I don't think I am. Battle Bricks is a good game, but it's definitely a lengthy game, you know? Maybe if we are out of ideas. I think we good. I think we start. Didn't the Battle Bricks get an update recently? For the holidays? Dominoes! Here we go. This one... No! No! Why'd you push it? I don't think we can color these, can we? Okay, it wasn't letting me. They were so neat and organized. We could have kept them like that. We could have colored everything and then knocked them over. Now we have to manually go through the individual ones. It's cool, but we are more likely to miss one, I feel. You know? Oh my god, there's so many. There are so many. Do you guys actually know how to play with dominoes? Like, I feel like everyone in the world has grown up to like stacking dominoes. I feel like actually playing with dominoes, you know, with the dots, is like an ancient art that like only people who grew up in the 1700s know about. When you think of dominoes, it's like human reflex to just immediately stack them in a line, you know? Dominoes has a game. That's all I will say. There is indeed a rule set for dominoes for an actual game. There is indeed. Play Noobs in Combat right now. A friend of mine wants me to play Noobs in Combat, but I'm waiting for the next update. I am waiting for the update. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Kind of want to do one of these maps. Have we ever done Happy Home? I feel like it would be an absolute tragic scenario if we never do Happy Home. Battlebricks got a Christmas subchapter. Cool. I saw the design change for like the thumbnail and whatever.
Song, did you complete the game?
So I was curious about it.
Once every 10 years.
Which game? Battlebricks or Noobs in Combat? Almost completed the game for Noobs in Combat. But did not. I've been told to play the test site for Noobs in Combat because they got some cool stuff. There's like 2 different test sites. There's one where it's an actual test site, and then there's one where it's just like hard mode, is what I've heard. Where like the units have double the range. And like it's weird. It's like a 5-player survival thing, I think. You only get 1 spawn point, and it's like 5 players, I think.
To regret my decisions of completing this game.
You gotta commit to it. You said you would complete it. You gotta commit. No one would lie on the internet, right? Here we go. Guys, I would never lie on the internet. People don't do that. No one would. Is this everyone? I still feel like we're missing a few, but definitely a few have bailed. Abandoned. Left. Timmy! Timmy and the Killbots. I feel like we have to play this one. Timmy and the Killbots. Have you guys gone insane yet from the music? Sanity check. Who's insane? For me, music on loop is kind of just a natural occurrence because of how often I do it. I honestly just put one track on repeat for a few hours whenever I'm editing. Especially long videos, I'll just have one track on repeat. Unless I get tired of it. If I've been listening to it for the past 3 days, I'll definitely swap it eventually. But other than that, I usually just have one track. One track on repeat. So this is actually pretty normal for me. Color book is killing my sanity. I mean increasing it. This will be embedded into my skull for the next 3 days. Oh my god. Don't worry, that's the case for me and all the music I listen to. On the topic of music, I bought a record player yesterday. I think yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm pretty happy about this. It's not for me. I bought it as a gift to a relative who really likes music. I hope they enjoyed the gift. But before that, I did open up the record player to make sure it was working because there was a dent in the box when we got it. And I went to make sure it worked, and I wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything actually wrong with it. And so I listened to a bit of one of the tracks from a Beatles album. I was going to say Abbey Road, but it wasn't Abbey Road. It was Sergeant Pepper's something. I forgot the full title of the album. And so I played a little bit of that. It's so cool. Record players are so cool. I always wanted one, but they're expensive as hell. So I really hope the gift is awesome for them. I hope they enjoy it. It's an interesting one. It's
Please on God use that other song that you don't ever use. It's something different and I can't listening to this theme for 2 more rounds.
I believe in you. You got this. You have the willpower to do this. I hope they enjoyed the record player, because if I ever got a record player, I would enjoy it. Records are so expensive. They're like 50, 30 bucks on the cheap end for the place I went to. And then they're like 50 to 60 bucks on the expensive end. They're so expensive. I would have a record player on 24/7 if I had one on. This one's cool. This one's like a 6-in-1. It has like a FM radio, record player, cassette player, CD player, and a few more things with it. And the main thing I wanted, I think it has Bluetooth and then wire hookup for speakers. I think it has speakers in it, but I think I also have a wire hookup and Bluetooth. But I wanted one that was pretty simple to get the hang of, and one with accessibility in case they had old cassettes or CDs. So this one's cool.
For pyramid, colorful base plate, classic
Really?
place and mountains.
Cool. Records would be cool to collect. I never got into collecting records or music memorabilia that much, because it always looked like quite a hurdle to like scavenge for old music. I do have one piece of music memorabilia, but that's it. That is all I got in my collection of junk. But I think it'd be cool to collect records. It'd be cool. I picked up 3 records. 2 Beatle records, the Sgt. Pepper and Abbey Road, and then I got Guns N' Roses. I forgot the album title for the Guns N' Roses album. But I picked up those because I knew they liked rock and roll as well. I was going to get them Metallica or AC/DC, but when I was there, all of the tracks that I knew about, all of the songs that I knew about, it was hard to like try and find a collection of music that was on one record itself, you know? So I didn't know if they would like the specific music on the full albums for Metallica and AC/DC. I was kind of surprised because they had like new age rock and pop as well, like Imagine Dragons and a few other artists. Eminem was surprising to see. That was not an artist I was expecting to see in a section titled rock and roll. But it was kind of cool. Imagine Dragons isn't bad, but it was very silly to see new age with old age rock and roll, you know? I was looking for old age. Here we go. I wanted to get Kiss, but I really could not find a Kiss album that had a bunch of music that I knew they liked. I was adamant on getting another track rather than 2 Beatles, but I just couldn't. I couldn't find any more. There was a bunch. It was awesome, but I wanted stuff that I knew they would really like. Not Get Kissed, but Kiss. It's a group. Ozzy Osbourne. God, I feel old saying Ozzy. They got some nice music. I think Ozzy Osbourne split and they got their own band as well after Kiss. I could be wrong on the lore. But something pigs. I can't remember it. I want to say War Pigs, but that doesn't sound right. There was a Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath. That was the group I think I'm thinking of. I think that stemmed from Kiss. I could be totally wrong about this though. My music history is most likely in shambles. Bad Pigs like Angry Birds. Bad Pigs is good. An absolute fire for a mobile app, but no. I love the stupid Bad Piggies song. It's so catchy and it's so silly. There's that one video of the dude who's like, you know those paragliders, but like they're attached to boats? There's that one video of like, I think it's a paraglider or a boat itself ascending above a lake. It's so hilarious with the Bad Piggies track going on. It's so silly. There was another color game, Color Canyon. Wow. Was Color Canyon or was that suggestion for the map? I think we did the Canyon map already. I forgot the name of the Black Sabbath song, but that's how I kind of tried to remember it. I was trying to put pieces together. It isn't bad. It's the radio center, it's the radio centers that killed it for me. They basically only played it over and over again. Used to travel with bro a lot for work. I can relate. When you hear a song on repeat a lot of times, it can be absolute brain rot. Nowadays, I don't listen to Imagine Dragons that much for kind of that reason. Like I used to listen to their old songs like Radioactive, of course, because that was on the radio all the time, and I forgot their other song. I listened to their older junk as well, but I can't remember the titles all that much. If I heard it, I would know it's by them though. They have the similar structure, all of their songs. They have good songs in music, but for the life of me, I cannot put on Imagine Dragons nowadays. At least not some of the stuff I used to listen to from them. Good music, but some of that stuff I just can't. I think I burned it into my soul and my soul rejected it. Kind of meant, you know, structure. Which is kind of surprising because I listen to a lot of oldies still that I've listened to growing up. And music nowadays that burned quite a lot into me. There's some music that I really don't share. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm kind of curious. Is there music that you guys would not share because of the implications of it? Or maybe not the implications, but the story with it. Any story connected to it. I feel like with some music, if it has a sad story connected to it, like a real life story connected to it, I just don't share it, despite it being like an absolute holy grail. I think there's only one song that I've shared that has like a really rough story around it. But other than that, I usually don't share much music that's like that. One shot OSC real. One shot video game though. Yes. Minus elevation OSC. Minus elevation got OST? I feel like if music has a connection to it with a story, like a really rough story, not through the lyrics itself, but through an event or situation that happened with the group or the song itself, it's harder to share. At least for me it is. Only music I don't share is everything I listen to, which is video game music and Undertale fan songs. That's alright. You enjoy what you listen to. You enjoy what you like. Minus used to have a few OCs. Real? Interesting. There's this really... The internet is a double-edged sword. There's so much music on the topic of it. So much music.
Third worst stream. Some streams
What?
still are worse than this, but this does suck as a stream.
No, you suck. There's a lot of music nowadays that have like really, really rough stories, either through the lyrics or outside of the lyrics. But they get memed to hell because of the internet, like TikTok and YouTube Shorts edits. They will have the most fire segments, beats, rhythm embedded in them. And the lyrics will either fly over people's heads or it'll be a different language. And once you learn about it, you're like, God damn, that sucks. Oh my god. Stuff like that I don't like sharing. Even though it's like absolute fire, I can't share it. It feels wrong to share stuff with like a traumatic story. Maybe not traumatic, but like a wild story. A serious story or something, you know? Sometimes stuff like that I can't get myself to share. Even if it's really good music. A look at Undertale or... Wait, am I missing context here? I don't share the Roar Song thing, but to be honest, everyone knows it already. I have no idea what that is, but I'll believe in it. Take a look at Undertale or Rick and Morty memed to hell, but are very good. Rick and Morty, definitely. I think it's more fan-based for me when it comes to video games like Undertale and Freddy Fazbear, you know? The game's alright. I myself don't have a connection with games such as those, but I can appreciate them as games, you know? But if we're talking about the music, I don't know about the music. I don't really focus on video game music unless it like grabs my attention, like Deep Rock Galactic. But then again, Deep Rock Galactic's music is kind of just ingrained through playtime. I guess Risk of Rain is a similar sense, but it's like, you know, when you go to the boss fight for Risk of Rain 2 in particular, it's just absolute, it really grabs your attention. The music was made with that in mind, you know? Sounds very good. If with Undertale, I really can't get with it. Unless it's something like Freddy Fazbear where the music is memed, then it's like, yeah, this is now ingrained in my head. But I don't think it's bad. It's kind of silly because it's memed. The Freddy Fazbear. And then they call it TikTok songs. Is this on the topic of the traumatic songs, or is this on the topic of just music in general? If so, I agree. There's a lot of edits that have like the most fire music, but the music itself will have like such a traumatic story attached to it. Maybe not traumatic. I think I'm really misusing the word traumatic in any sort of way, but you know, something saddening or depressing or wild, you know? Cube Cavern Reborn OSC is really good. I don't think I've listened to it or focused on it. A lot of music in video games, I just completely zone out. I focus on the gameplay most of the time. Unless it really catches me, as mentioned. The animatronics get quirky at night. They really do. Undertale community got really bad. People were screaming at streamers to play a certain way, which kills the fun of it. Yeah, backseating and really focusing on like a specific thing when it comes to gameplay really ruins the fun of gameplay. I have the mentality of Pilgrimed being one of the worst experiences in the world.
That being Photoshop flowy, the neutral runs last boss, and Undying the Undying / Sands are the only bosses who fight back in the no mercy route, aka hard.
I cannot connect because I have played Undertale maybe once and bailed, so I can't connect. But I have the mentality of Pilgrimed being one of the worst experiences because of backseating. Backseating really scuffs up the fun of any game. If you're playing a game, you know, you're going to want the full experience, the genuine experience. One of my favorite experiences, or examples to quote, is when Mr. Markipliers himself played, I think it was Markipliers, when he played Tower Defense Simulator and the developers gave him like 10,000 coins. After that, he said it completely ruined his experience because, you know, he was hand-fed. He didn't get a chance to have fun with the game. I think it was Markiplier. Being hand-fed or told to play a game a specific way really sucks. Really sucks.
Average upbeat Japanese song with the most traumatic lyrics.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Upbeat songs in a different language that completely go over everyone's heads being used in meme format is wild, especially when they have actual connections to like real life events is even more wild. Get the flower? What flower? I don't see a flower. What's the point of playing a game if the viewers just tell you the entire game? You guys have spoiled, I think, maybe a handful of games for me. I hate Hollow Knight. I said it. Hollow Knight, bad game. I'm joking. A few of you, I think 2 or 3 people backseated Hollow Knight. God bless them. I'm joking. Hollow Knight is a good game, but backseating really sucks. However, I will say, backseating is needed for some games. I think Deep Woken is the only example I got here. Hollow Knight's a good game. But God, my experience has been ruined. I was genuinely happy that we got done with Hollow Knight because of the backseating just crippling a large portion of the fun. Pilgrimed, we are probably never going back to because of backseating. Fun little tidbits of information is nice, but ruining the entire experience just really sucks.
Imagine a Japanese song that's about a house fire that happened to the artist, and English people who don't understand reply with fire, engine fire, engine fire, engine fire, collision, boom, collision, boom.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs where people don't know the connection. Either the real life connection or the lyrics themselves. Music like that is fun. Fun to learn about if it's something not too wild or serious or real life connecting. Real life connections are just wild. That gets depressing when you learn about, you know? It is sad. Sad to learn about events like that. At least to me. And then I don't share the music, even though it's like wildly great music. I think there's only one song where the music video itself made me not share it because it was wild. It was sad. That's on me. I was the idiot who decided to watch the music video. I don't remember the song, but it was really catchy. It was a really good song. Here we go. This one's really simple of a map. The castle wall, at least. The forest area is really alright, but a lot of the little parts of the trees and stuff could be easily missed. Whoa, the bomb. Love exploring Hollow Knight and stuff. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it, but I think my experience was ruined. The game's fun and everything, but I think the backseating ripped it apart. Ripped the soul and heart of the game, smushed it on the floor, crippled it and obliterated it. The fun was eradicated from the experience, and all that was left was a husk of its former self. There we go. Skrillex? I've never actually listened to Skrillex. I was told about it when it was popular at the time from a friend of mine. I've talked about my friend before. The dude who used to listen to a bunch of indie music quite heavily. He was into a lot of music. And he told me to listen to it a bit. I never did. I forgot about it. It was way too early in the morning. We had a biology class together, I think. And it was early morning. It sucked. Everything in the morning, I was out of it. I was tired. Soul Knight stream win. We've had Soul Knight before. Demon Hunter and Hammerfall have a sad song that has a connection. Wild. No way. There's no way there's parts in the tree, right? I was gonna scream. There's no way there's a part in the tree, right? Why is the hammer falling? Gravity. Maybe. I would assume. Looking around, I don't see the missing piece. Soul Knights prequel stream when? Soul Knights. No, maybe. There was literally a Japanese song. I know that centers around that. I saw one comment with just a barrage of fire emojis. Is it the tragedy one? I forgot the name. I think it was a name and then the next word was tragedy or something. The one where it's, I think, a small female character with a bunch of methods of resetting your character is the way I will phrase it. Was it that song? That one's a popular one that I've seen. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't remember. The music video had a bunch of incidents. Did this brick? I think it might have bricked. There we go. Soul Knights. Soul Knight. Prequel. Crippled. Maybe we stream it. It's been a long time since we played mobile games. What? What did I just read? The one with the rope thumbnail. Okay, I don't know this. I do not know it, or I forgot about it. I probably don't know it. I'm in the lobby. Yo, welcome to the lobby. I don't know if we're getting a +1, because we do have a list of players, but I don't know if they're AFK or soloing. Funny that. I don't think I've seen that, to be honest with you. I don't think I want to, but YouTube will probably recommend it sooner or later. Here we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, I wanted to go to this one. Have we done this one? I don't think we have. We go here. I think it was live stream tragedy or something. It was a wild title. Or something's last tragedy or something. I swear tragedy was in the title of the song. That one I know is like pretty familiar, but it's kind of older on the side of music. That got used in a lot of edits. I think in a lot of edits for that one. It's one of those songs where no one paid attention to or knew the lyrics. Until a large amount of content was created using it. It was one of those upbeat ones. Not like rapid, fast-paced, dramatic ones, but it had a happy tone. Conclusion, the lyrics were a little bit different from happy. Just a little bit. Perhaps. Oh my god. It's kind of silly because we had something similar to this happening recently. But it was more of an in-joke. But a lot of people really did not know the lyrics. I won't say what, but it was very silly to learn about. Because there's like 3 sides of the story. There's probably like 4 or 5 sides of the story, but it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Music is interesting. But the reactions and connections with the internet is quite sillier at times.
Ever returning to Jackbox?
I don't know. I was surprised during Community Choice when it was around. I think you guys only suggested Jackbox once or twice for Community Choice. I was surprised by that. I thought we were gonna have like Jackbox forever because of Community Choice being a thing. But surprisingly, no. So I don't know if we're going back to Jackbox. Probably, but I'm not certain, you know? Jackbox fun. Very, very fun, but I'm uncertain.
Item Asylum drama dropped yesterday, so devs got into trouble with 2 members due to exploiting stuff they did to get them demoted/banned. The guy who made props and blocks mocked them and
Cool stuff. I'll probably forget about this in 3 minutes. I don't really care about developer drama. There's a lot of developers on Roblox. Some of them are nice and some of them are dodgy more than others. So I don't really think I care enough about drama to let it affect me to the point where I want to talk about it or care about it. I just see it as, all right, what's next? I don't think I want to get in a molten pot of fire, you know? I don't think I care. I just see it as, all right, another human on this earth having another human reaction with fellow humans on this earth. Cool stuff. Unless it's serious, because then, you know, I gotta take it serious. Because I feel like one of the things that people forget in my kind of space, like, we're not large at all as a YouTube channel. But one thing I feel like a lot of people forget is that when you have a YouTube channel and you actually make content, to a great degree, you are an influencer. Even if you have like maybe 10 subs, 100 subs, 1,000 subs, you are quite literally an influencer. I influence you guys every day that we stream. Hey guys, there's this really awesome game you have to try. Some of you guys might agree or believe with me. Yeah, this game looks awesome. I think people forget that there's power with YouTube. And so unless it's something serious, I don't think I care about drama. Unless it will directly impact you guys. Then I gotta be careful about it and I gotta make sure that it doesn't affect us. A lot of people don't realize the internet, a lot of information and spreads.
I find out what green striped top hat animator guy has been doing while I have been waiting for a new upload on his channel.
Interesting description. But I feel like with the internet, a lot of people don't realize that information spreads and you do influence people with information that you spread. The silly joke of spreading false information on the internet does actually work and apply with anything on the internet. So in my case, as being the nerd playing video games, I gotta take stuff that is serious, like what was mentioned in chat. I don't want to associate myself with something that would harm you guys, you know? I feel like a lot of people don't realize that to some degree. Fellow creators. Not everyone, you know, there's a lot of awesome people out there on YouTube, Twitch, any platform. Any platform where you can spread information. There is a lot of awesome people. But there is also a lot of not so awesome people in the world. So I don't think I care about drama if it's useless drama. But if it's serious drama, I will take information.
Ragdoll is a multiplayer.
We played both of them. They're good. Both of those are good suggestions. There's like 2 bricks remaining. Song does not influence people positively. What about my information guides? They're positive impacts. I'm helping you guys learn about games.
Song, you did not influence us. You took our brains and threw it down a flight of stairs. Then you took our morality in a rubber room with rats. My soul has changed for the worst thanks to you.
That's part of the appeal. You guys are being brainwashed. But that's why I enjoy doing silly information content. Because I get to share silly info. I don't know where I was going on this topic because of the flight of stairs took my train of thought away. I have brain rot now. Made minus be my brain lossel. I was talking about positive positive influence. The information guides and all of that junk should be positive. A lot of our content is informational guides, helpful stuff. So I hope I have helped some of you guys with some of that stuff. We have baked beans instead of raw chicken in the basement. It's becoming repetitive. Maybe one day. Maybe soon. Baked beans. I don't like beans that much. If it's like canned beans, you know, or like refried beans, they're not good beans. Some beans are good, but some beans are nasty. You know that image of like beans in toast? That type of beans, I don't like that type of beans. It's too watery. It's disgusting. Oh my god. The realization that we're now talking about beans got to me. Yummy beans on toast. Ugh. Your video about the scrap car hindered my intelligence. It's great. It is absolutely... The car is amazing. I had to flex it. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have a hypothesis. If your content creator, if your favorite content creator doesn't at least have one piece of content that is shitpost format, they do not fully enjoy what they're doing. They gotta have like some sense of humor to enjoy what they're doing. That's my hypothesis. I don't know. Maybe I just watch a lot of wacky content creators where they do like wacky stuff or occasionally shitpost. The people with most power are artists, animators, or voice actors. They have so much power. The creators who can do either digital art, 3D animation, 2D animation, or voice acting have like the most power. I've talked about this before. It would be so cool to do stuff like that. Maybe one day, but they have so much power. They can bend the world to their desire through their creations. It's so cool. There's so many who make shitposts, silly little videos. They're awesome. Do you know gone by internet or by IRL? Internet. Long time friendo via interweb. It's kind of silly because a lot of internet friendships, like back then, maybe I was growing up, at least I was told like, don't trust strangers.
Half of your anime voice acting crew in English don't even deserve their job, skull.
What? What does that mean? That caught my attention. But a lot of the crew has been friends through internet and IRL, like Bubs, for example. And it's silly how wildly long it has gone. People who has wait, what? Which one did I hear? Half of your anime voice acting crew in English don't even deserve their job. What? If we're talking about anime, I have to admit, English voice acting for anime is kind of rough around the edges. I don't like dub. I'll say it. I don't like dub. I watch sub. However, there are a few that I really enjoy, and some that I believe that every human on the earth should experience.
Getting remade. Everything will be made from scratch, from animations, GUI all the way to its code base, assets and gameplay. This should be viewed as a spiritual successor instead.
Interesting. So we're gonna wait 7 more years until Exoria. Okay. There are a few really great voice actors nowadays in like recent productions. But I will admit, a lot of old anime kind of just, the voice acting wasn't really the greatest with the footage, you know? It either didn't sync or it really did not fit the character, you know? Yeah, Ghost Stories is the prime example of like what you can do with so much power with voice acting. Are you just gonna play this all stream? Indeed I am. The title says it, so we do it. It isn't a bundle stream. Bundle streams are on the weekend and we would do multiple games on the bundle stream. For a bundle stream. Silly Ghost Stories is one of my favorite animes for the dub. It's so silly. Oh my god. Half of Funimation VAs have way too much valor. I don't know about individual actors. I don't know. But if you're talking about the controversy that happened with Funimation, then I understand. But if you're talking about the voice actors and their absolute talent, then I don't know about individual voice actors.
YouTubers, especially Voice Quills. God damn it! I checked one of her video and instantly got slapped with a moaning sound effect.
What's wrong with a moaning sound effect? Do you not appreciate a moaning sound effect right in your eardrums as you start a video? I will not judge you, but I do not see the problem. I had no earphones on. I actually don't watch videos with earphones. I have headphones when I'm on my PC, but actually a large amount of YouTube content that I watch is on my phone. But then again, I'm not on my phone like 24/7, so I guess that's part of it. I usually just watch YouTube when like I need a break. Like if I'm gathering a bunch of footage and then I'm gonna go grab some lunch, I'll, you know, play a video or two while eating lunch or something, you know? Or if I'm coming back from somewhere and I'm just grabbing a snack, or I want to kind of just relax after a long trip, I'll watch a video or two kind of scenario, you know? I usually don't watch stuff on my PC. Usually on my PC, I'm either doing stuff or I'm streaming or just hanging out. Like I'll either be editing a video and I need my full focus, so I'll put some music on. Because if I've tried it before. I've tried watching videos while editing. It doesn't work. I've tried podcasts. It doesn't work. I just need music. I get distracted so easily. I'll just look at my second monitor and I'll be like, whoa, and then I'll be glued to it for like 7 hours. Not really, but you know. Friend heard it, was embarrassed. You should have said it was your mom to your friend. They would have absolutely hated you for the rest of their life, but it would have been silly. Don't actually. Do not actually.
Man,
would have been silly.
A different vibe watching smaller streamers where you can actually interact with the streamer.
Hello, I am human. Hello, fellow human. I hope you enjoy your stay here. This is one of those streams where it's mostly chatting because the content is a little bit on the slower side. However, hope you enjoy stay here. Yeah, it's kind of silly. A lot of large streamers, not all, but some, will just kind of glance every once in a while at chat, or maybe rarely ever. If the game is very intriguing, then it's fully understandable.
Hello, fellow human.
If it's like,
is it like the weather?
If it's like something like an FPS game, it's totally understandable. Like a lot of larger streamers don't really have to do all that much. Small streamers, small content creators got to be insanely active and interactive for the content and for keeping retention and viewership, subs. It's not my entire goal, but I don't want the stream to just be entirely dull. That's not a fun experience. The streams are all about hanging out, so my goal is hanging out. Hello, fellow
Hello,
human.
song man, will you play me a tune, a good tune, that good tuney, shoony, nicey, and listeny and soundy?
Oh my god. What does that mean? I had a friend who would always like, if he was that one friend where like if you had a call and he was near, he would like make the moans into the phone as you were chatting with someone. I had a friend that was really goober, a goofy goober, would do stuff like that or have the mentality of that. So some of that stems from him, of silliness. But he was a good friend. He was very, very silly. He was an awesome friend. He was a goofy goober of a friendo. I'm looking around for the pieces. We're missing 4. I think they're going to be on this side, maybe. If I had friends, I would learn how to sound like a girl so well. Voice actors who have wild voice ranges, I have the most shock and awe. If you have the power to make your voice sound deep or high pitch or different genders entirely, that's a wild superpower. I was talking about this a little bit ago, but yeah, people who have voice acting skills, animators and all that, have so much power in the world. So much power in the world. Oh my god. The block is on your side? I believe it. I'll go on my side. Right after reading it, I get distracted. It's proof. It's absolute proof. Bum, bum, bum. Topic machine. Absolute brain rot. Low attention span. Absolutely. Brain rot. It's a small one? I believe it. It's gotta be somewhere here. It's gotta be somewhere here. I just don't know where. I simply do not know where. I was talking about Friendo, but yeah, he was just a goofy goober. That's all. That's all I have to say about Friendo. Look up. I'm trying to find it. Oh, it's that one. No wonder I couldn't see it. There we go. No wonder I couldn't see it. On the topic of voice actors, there's only one voice actor that I know of. I don't know them. But like, you know how some people just have very distinct voices? I can never watch anime the same ever again after JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Dio! The voice actor for Dio, every time I hear his voice, I just think, it's him! It's the dude! I watch ReZero, and all I hear is Dio. Oh my god, he was in Eminence and Shadow. Sub, so JP voice actor. I can't. Every time I hear his voice, it's him. No way. And he has so many roles. He has a huge list throughout his career. There's so many.
I watch One Piece. I hear JP Aokiji. He's JP Dio.
Wild. He has quite a large career.
My lobotomy was successful, beaming face with smiling
Oh my god.
grin. And now I am so full of joy, grinning face with big eyes, smiley and
I kind of want to do one of these. But they're kind of small. We'll do this one.
Boom collision.
Dio is everywhere. Kono Dio da.
Boom collision. Boom collis.
Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2? I haven't seen Season 2. I'm behind on Jujutsu Kaisen. Recently, I finished the Eminence in Shadow. I think I finished I Will Survive on Potions Alone. I think I finished that one. If not, I finished something else. And I gotta finish Shield Bro. I'm so sad about Shield Bro. It feels like this current season isn't that great. But I'm gonna finish it. I gotta finish Shield Bro. I gotta finish... I don't know when it's gonna finish, but Freeren, Beyond Journey's End. Such a great show. Jeez. Absolutely great. I'm looking forward to it continuing, but I'm gonna be so sad when it ends. Because it's so good. Shield Bro. Shield Hero. I call it Shield Bro because Gon has corrupted my mind and we have brain rot, so we summarize stuff. So reincarnated as a slime would be Slime Boy, and then Shield Bro would be Shield Hero. We kind of shorten stuff if you haven't noticed. It is DM speak. It's very silly. Very, very, very silly. But oh god, I totally forgot what else I was watching. I'm watching the, what's it called? Eminence in Shadow. I finished. I think it finished with the recent episode. I'm happy with that one. That one was absolutely good. They did not have to go, I won't spoil anything, but geez, they did not have to go that hard on it. I forgot the name of it. The Frontier, the bird dude. That one went hard as well. Jeez. I'm looking forward to watching the final ep of that one. I think there's 1 or 2 more eps. So I'm looking forward to it. That one had some great animation. Fantastic Frontier. No, it's like Sean something Frontier. There's something in the middle. Let me see if I can find it. The bird dude. The dude with the bird. Oh, my anime list is currently scheduled maintenance. Okay, I can't check my anime list. Alright, I can't find it. I lost it. It's gone. It's ruined. The animation in it is wild. I judged it harshly. I was like, what the hell is this? By the, you know, by the cover art. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, wait, this is, I'll give it a chance. This is actually pretty good. And I was like, okay, so this is how he gets the bird head, or, you know. It's actually pretty good. There's a few others that I'm watching. I forgot them. I have a few on pause. Shield Bro is on pause. Whoa, we got gravity. That was cool. That's cool that that's with the map. I gotta pick up Shield Bro and I gotta pick up a few others that I've been lacking on. I kind of want to backtrack though. There's a few cozy fill-in series that I want to get back into. And then there's a few that I just want to finish for once. The Gatari series, Monogatari, or Bakumonogatari, or Bakemonogatari. Whatever the actual series name is, I want to finish. Because there's like, what, 8 seasons or something? Maybe like 12 seasons or whatever. And I was pretty well delved into it. I was pretty far in that series, but I never did finish it. And it's still continuing, I think, so I kind of want to. There's a cozy anime. The Prankster, I think? It's like, the first episode, there's this one kid who's in school, and there's a girl next to him, and she's pulling pranks on him. It's like a 4-season anime. It's really cozy. So I wanted to give that a shot. I want to continue it. I think I've only seen a few episodes of it. But it looked good as a nice relaxing one. I don't recall if there's any others that I want to finish. There's probably a few others, but I'm just forgetting. At some point I'll watch Fate. I don't know when, but at some point. A dumb rom-com-ish anime. Is dumb but good. I'm watching the current one. The Teaching a Princess Naughty Things. I think that's the title of it. The title is very silly, but it kind of sucks. The storyline kind of derailed. There was an actual like story, it felt, in the beginning, but now it kind of derailed and now we got like weird creatures and stuff happening. It's silly. Gotta watch the OG Dragon Ball. Comedy action there was funny. I watched... I judge it harshly, but I don't think I can watch any mainstream anime or shonen anime. Unless it's got like blood, guts, and gore, I don't think I can watch it. I've tried to watch Fairy Tail. I've tried to watch One Piece. I've tried to watch... Attack on Titan. I've tried to watch My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia, I will finish one day maybe. But all of these I've dropped at some point. Attack on Titan, episode 8, season 1, I think. One Piece, episode 13 or 17. Fairy Tail, I dropped, I think, episode 2 or 3. I tried their other one, Eden Zero, I think, by the creator of Fairy Tail. I dropped it episode 1. I couldn't get to with it. My Hero Academia, I think season 2 or season 3. But I kind of also forgot about it, so that's on me. But I just can't get with them. They're a little bit too childish at points. Some of it for comedy reasons, but you know, I just can't really connect with it. Go on, you're gonna have to DM me that. I'll forget it during the stream if it's in chat. DMing so I can remember. What if the King Winter anime? I probably maybe watch it, maybe not. It depends on the production value and actual story. Have you watched that? I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. And my anime list is not up right now. I'll copy and paste it and I'll see if anything on Google pops up for it, but I'm not sure. No, I have not seen this. On the topic of boxing, however, because this one appears to be a boxing anime, I've only seen the recent one. I forgot what it was called. Megalobox, I think. I've only seen that for a boxing anime. It was alright. I'm not watching the second season of Megalobox, though. I think it was called Megalobox. Your Name? Yeah, I watched it. That's the movie, right? If so, yeah. It was really good. I liked it. It was really, really good. There's a meme. There's a meme edit of Your Name where I can't say it. I would end up spoiling parts of it. But there's a meme I have posted somewhere, and it's very silly. Oh my god. Megalobox is about like robotic boxing in an age where traditional boxing is no more and limbs are accompanied by robotic prosthetics and engines to propel the force of punches. The main character goes on to a championship in hopes to be the best fighter, and he does it without using the robotic prosthetics. I won't say anything else. Stuff happens through the series, but it was alright. It was alright series, but it wasn't for me. I don't think I'll be watching second season. It was good. I just don't think I'd be up to watching a second season. I can't get with sports anime because every sports anime feels like character does thing or enters thing. Character has training arc. Goes against a rival. Another training arc. Goes against rival number 2. Training arc number 3. Goes against rival 3. Or championship. And that's it. That's it. That's literally it for everything. I can't get with it. I can't get with it. I really like fantasy anime the most because it's like one day adventurers go into dungeon, or they enter wilderness, or they go to town, or solo adventure finds new friend, they go on adventure, or person finds himself in situation. You know, it's different each time. So I really like fantasy out of anything. Unless I'm up for a cozy thing, then, you know, maybe a rom-com or a nice cozy relaxing anime is nice every once in a while. Isekais are fantasies? I'm going to be honest with you. Isekais I understand because it's always person dies of, is reincarnated in. Oh my god. I will admit, every single isekai is pretty much that. For the beginning, but then the story, the fun part, is their adventure, what they make out of themselves and what happens. However, I will admit, some adventures and some scenarios are way better than others. Vending machines. Vending machines might have fell off. Holy crap, that one hurt to watch. I watched it because the title was funny. But god, it wasn't good to watch. Died of ligma, reincarnated into a world with TSL Studios. Who's Steve Jobs? You liked it? I couldn't stand it. It was pretty mid. It was all right in the beginning, but as it continued, I kind of couldn't. It was a casual watch at most, but I couldn't get with it. However, I will admit there are some isekais where the start of it is quite silly. The one that will be ingrained in my mind forever is Slime. Reincarnated as Slime. It has the best beginning episode, the first episode. Because of what happens is so silly. There's one particular segment. There is a PC in this segment. That's all I will say, so I don't spoil anything. But it's my favorite part out of any isekai. Any isekai starting point for like the main character. Slime boy. Here we go. I think we might have completed the game. We did this in a different stream. I remember it, but we didn't have the thing on. I think we didn't do that one. And that's it. We definitely did that in a previous one. We didn't have the timer for this one. I think that's the last map. Let's complete it. Need more Slime Boy? I think they have an OVA going on right now. I remember seeing something about Slime. In the recent, you know, in my anime list, when you show by like seasons, I'm pretty sure Slime had something. If I'm not mistaken. If it wasn't Slime, it was something else. It might have been something else though, because a lot of anime were having stuff like, for example, Spy X Family. You know, they're having the Christmas movie or whatever it is. So it could have been something else as well.
Do you want to do the bundle maps first?
No, I think after this one, we're going to be ending the stream. We've been going on for our usual, a little bit over. We're at 3 hours. Whoa, we're at 3 hours. I thought we were still at the 2-hour 30 mark, but no, we've been going over. I think we're ending it short because I got to wake up early tomorrow. So we ending. It's not going to be like a 4-hour, 5-hour stream for tonight. But we did start early, which I'm happy about because we did get a lot of time and a lot done. Here we go. Slime Boy OVA. I am sad that my anime list is down right now because I wanted to check, but oh well. It might be Slime Boy, or it could be a different show. Maybe one day I'll try Dragon Ball on the topic, because one of you guys said watch Dragon Ball. Maybe one day, but I don't think I would be up for it. I don't think I can get with it. A lot of older anime, comedy, and shonen, I just can't really get with it that much. I cannot get with it all that much. I've tried to watch a few older anime. A few, maybe not like ancient old, but a few. But some of it I can't stick with. I just either forget or I get distracted by something of recent or I just get bored of it. I still have yet to finish Cowboy Bebop. I'm on the very last episode. I haven't watched the final episode of Cowboy Bebop. It's been years. It's been absolute years. We did it! We complete the game! We have completed the game. There we go. I've seen, when I started watching anime, I've seen quite a bit, like Fully Cooley, and then a few of the typical anime that were airing at the time, or around the time, like Angel Beats, the horror movie, I mean not movie, but horror anime, that one was interesting. And a few older ones, Dream Eater Mary, or obscure ones, I guess you could say. Spice and Wolf, Steins Gate, and a few others here and there. But I think I would be more keen on watching older anime when I started, because I was just getting into it. But nowadays, I kind of prefer newer anime, just a bit more. I do go back to the older stuff once in a while if something intrigues me. Fully Cooley, think it's overrated. Fully Cooley is awesome. I like it. It was one of my beginning animes, so I like it. Akame ga Kill was fire back then. Holy crap. Absolute fire. That one's ingrained into my mind. A lot of people really liked Kill la Kill. I watched it. It was good. But back around that time, I think I enjoyed other stuff like Hellsing Ultimate. Akame ga Kill. Another was interesting. When They Cry was another good one. I was watching a lot of horror.
Omega, no, my fucking sigh that said I hate myself died. Zeta, it's okay, I revived him. Omega, yay. Sigh, I hate myself.
What do I do with this info? Sylvan watches Steins Gate. Steins Gate, absolute fire. It is the best anime. I will still say that is one of the best anime. If any anime really screws with your emotions, it is wild. Steins Gate was wild. I gotta admit though, Free Rent episode 1 is wild. That is insane. I didn't think that you could connect with characters and a world build so much in one episode. Free Rent episode 1 was wild. Holy crap. Steins Gate is a complete journey. You gotta watch like the movies, all of the seasons. Maybe not the OVAs, although I think the Valentine's OVA does connect. I think it was Valentine's OVA. But jeez,
you should go back
it's a journey.
And play the other Cube Cavern games sometime.
Maybe.
Super Cube Cavern is some of the most time I have spent on a game.
Do you know any good anime seasons? This season though, besides Free Run, I'm watching it. Eminence in Shadow was really, really good. That's one I would highly recommend, if so. Free Run, Eminence in Shadow. If you want something casual that's kind of filler, if you're looking for something just basic, the Potion anime is pretty alright as a nice, you know, basic one. Goblin Slayer has been pretty alright. That's one that I forgot about. The dude with the bird mask is really good. They cooked with it. Jeez. Spy X Family is alright. I kind of have that one on pause. I've only seen first episode or 2 of this recent season. Oh my god.
Okay guys, what's 6 times 4 equals?
The other Cube Cavern games. I see the message in chat. I missed it when it did the TTS. Maybe one day I will. Maybe during bundle. Don't binge watch anime that much. I have the flaw of binge watching anime. I think I've told the story before, but I watched all of the first 3 seasons of Overlord in one night when Overlord season 4 was releasing. Or I might be thinking about that wrong. I think it was season 3 releasing and I watched the first 2 seasons in one night. That was a mistake. Oh my god. If you want to watch a million-year-old anime that was good, watch Hack Sign. I'm gonna forget about that one. The old anime recently that I've watched as a recommendation was Code Geass. It was pretty good. I watched it. A friend told me to watch it, so I watched it. It was pretty good. I ended up binging parts of that as well, because I ended up watching, I think, the entire series of that. The
6 times
seasons
4
and
equals
whatever OVAs
epsilon.
or movies were
I know
around.
it's 24 ohms colon correct epsilon.
What do I do with this info? I'm not watching Eminence in Shadow. It looks edgy as hell. It's actually not. The story is wild. Hear me out. A dude with a really wild mentality of trying to become the strongest. I forgot how he died. Dies by, I think, bludgeoning his head with a stone. In attempts to find magic in reality.
Song headphones or earphones are NRN.
Becomes the strongest in alternate world. Car? Truck? Was it really? I swear he bludgeoned himself with a rock. Oh, right. He hit himself with the rock, but then he went in front of a car to die, right? Regardless, he died in one of, he still bludgeoned himself with a rock. Or he was hitting himself with a tree at one point. Before the truck incident, is what I mean. He becomes the strongest in a world with magic. But his whole premise is to be a side character while also being the strongest. It is one of the silliest and wackiest anime I have seen in quite a long time. It is amazing. The story is so amazing because you have such a confliction between side character and main character, and it's so awesome. They absolutely cooked with the animation, and the story itself is just so wacky. It's so good. It is so good. It's so fire. The fights, they did not have to go that hard with the animation. It was nice. It kind of feels edgy, but it's not like horror edgy like Hellsing or another. It's like some horror animes. But it's definitely on the side of like, he's doing his own thing. Maybe it's a little bit cringe what he's doing, kind of feel. But if you kind of get with it, it's like, that is hilarious as hell. What's the anime? Eminence in Shadow. It's really good. It's really good. If you watch Weathering with You. No, that one's new, isn't it? If so, I haven't seen it. I don't think I've seen it. It's the one... I don't think I've seen it. Maybe I have seen it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's a very familiar title, but I am not sure if I've seen that exact one. If it's very, very new, I probably haven't. Alright, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. We're bailing. We're leaving. Hack Sign. I think I've heard a bunch about Hack Sign, but I'm not sure. There was an anime called Chaos Head that shared, I think it shared a universe with Steins Gate or something connecting to it. And I didn't care for that all much. Hack Sign, I think I heard of it, but at that time I was traumatized by Chaos Head. And so I was kind of done with sci-fi if it's sci-fi related. Not that new, I think it was a year ago. I don't think I've seen it then. I don't think I have. Is it the one with the rain? There's a girl with supernatural powers to change the weather. If it's that one, I might have seen it, I think. But it's connected to the rain, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I have to watch the 6 movies of Code Geass. Godspeed. I think I've seen all of Code Geass. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any of the new stuff because I think it's still continuing with some new stuff, but I haven't seen it. I don't think I will. I'll probably forget about it. All right. Schedule tomorrow. Tomorrow is... Let me grab the thing. Tomorrow is going to be Row Fighters or Blocks Cards. Both of those games, one has an update and one releases to open early access. I think early access. I'm not sure if it's open, but regardless, we'll be checking out either one of those games. The bundle is on Saturday. Sunday, no stream. Sunday is way too close to the holidays, so no stream on Sunday. Monday is the holidays. Monday is Christmas. So I don't think there's going to be a stream on Monday. As usual, though, I guess. Tuesday, I think we're going to be around. You missed it! We were just talking about anime. You missed our entire conversation about it. On report, there's some topics you might be interested in this stream, but you did indeed miss it by a few minutes. Maybe quite a few large minutes. Christmas, just a week away. Tuesday, I think we'll be back in action, and then we'll go through the waves, and then we got New Year's. New Year's, I'm going to be out of here as well to celebrate it, but I think definitely Tuesday on the 2nd of January, we'll be back in action. Man, really? My heart broke. Yes, indeed, really. Some very interesting specific animes. But other than that, that's our schedule. All the way up to Sunday, we're kind of still back in action. Sunday is the day of reckoning. Maybe a stream, maybe no stream, but definitely Monday, no stream, as usual. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Happy holidays. What's Row Fighters? It's a 2D fighting game. It's not necessarily 2D like Stick Fighters kind of 2D, but you know, Smash Bros 2D. Where it's like 3D models in a 2D kind of movement space, you know? Row Fighters is gonna be, I think it's kind of more aligned to like Guilty Gear kind of fighting rather than Smash Bros, where it's a health bar meter instead of a percentage. But I don't know if it's combos or if it's just gonna be movement types of abilities. I don't know if it's gonna be like mashing 7 buttons for one input or if it's gonna be 1 button, 1 input. Can you send a link in Discord? I don't think it's release yet, so I don't have the exact link, you know? They're gonna be opening up tomorrow though, so we're gonna have the link during the stream and all, if we're allowed to. If not, then I could post the link. Let me find the link to Row Fighters. I'll find the Twitter link and I'll post that over in the community news area is what I'll do. Because if they're not publicly open, then, you know, we can't stream it, but we're getting close. We're getting close. But all I know is that we're going to have the early access, so that'll be awesome. We're getting real close to public if it's not public. It's going to take a moment for me to find, so I'll do that once I finish the stream, you know? Alright, that is all for the information. I'll post it in the Discord server, but I'm gonna find it after stream finalizes. Alright, that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys have a great morning, afternoon, or night, whatever it may be in your guys' time zones, and I will see ya.